once the loading icon appears. Hey! You there, come over here. There's someone hiding again. There. Woo! Once this appears, the next segment is unlocked. We can jump up here, go up here. Bit of climbing. Let's see if this jump will work.
Should we do Italian?
That is not the direction that was supposed to go in. So we'll try it again. There we go. Skipped a bit of a segment there as well. Going up here to pick up this, getting a new enemy. Look, the power cell. Putting the power cell in to move the giant robot arm.
Hey, aren't you gonna make a joke about us putting our thing in that thing?
That's too easy.
Move away to jump past it.
What's the sound of one robotic arm clapping?
Dubstep?
That hole is prime jumping material.
Shooting again.
Call that a glory hole.
We must be getting closer to
Going
Fangirl.
past
Smell
here.
the perfume
Climbing
too?
up.
I thought she would smell better, to be honest.
The fangirl is
Just
just
need to
around the
clear
corner.
head.
Wonderful. Let's go pay her a visit. Once
Think
again.
we're dressed well enough to meet our #1 fangirl?
Can go for this.
Tight bodysuit? Check.
Is that her?
There she is. Of course, we're skipping this segment though because we have a run to do. No cutscenes this time. This is another little skip where we basically don't have to fight. But that jump is a bit tight. So we'll try it again. There we go. Up on the train. This is the other part that I mentioned with the shooting. Perfect. That was a cow.
All right, time to make
Wonderful.
my own luck. $1 billion, here we come.
We basically skipped an entire segment of around 3 to 5 minutes.
Cow? Nice
with
try,
that.
Wheel.
Once
There
again
are no
going into the
cows on
cow.
Genosha.
T-posing. Interesting.
What the hell?
Cow posing. Can't say I've seen that before.
Almost there. Time to make Sinister pay for...
Pay for what? Following the script?
The script says we go kill him, so let's get to it.
Up here.
All right, $1 billion.
Do another
enough
one.
Is enough.
Oh, unfortunate.
Hey, cliffhanger. How profound.
But dropping down. And immediately go for the jumping segment.
Shit, this storm is really picking up.
Up here. Wonderful. And jump over.
All
And we'll
right,
see Sinister.
Time to pay the pan. What
Unskippable
the hell
cutscene
happened
because it's
to
lore
you?
accurate to all this.
That looks very uncomfortable.
You,
Me.
Deadpool, you repulsive, putrid mutate. Destroying this tower will do nothing to stop my plans to instill genetic perfection upon this world. Nothing you do will stop my master plans.
Wait. Are you stuck in there?
No, that would be
Classic.
ridiculous.
Oh, so then you wouldn't mind if I played with this?
I'll just do a bit of button mashing to annoy him.
What are you doing? No, don't touch that!
I don't know about you, but...
Flashing lights warning, of course. The faster we do this, the faster we're out of this segment as well. So we want to do this. A bitrate killer, for sure. There we go.
Wait! What does this one do? Ah!
Oh, dang a time!
Cutscene coming up, which we can skip. Now we do have to restart from checkpoint.
Go.
Otherwise, there would be an invisible... Well, the part of this segment wouldn't be loaded. So,
Are we sure
Come
this
here.
plan is going to work?
we'll have some goons spawning in, as you can see by the lag.
Anything if we just get 'em the parts.
But besides
We
that,
can build sex robots? Remind me to ask.
that was all we did here. For now.
Aha!
Ha!
That Sentinel
Can't teleport
heart
anymore because I've
thingy
been doing
we
it too much.
Great. Let's get it.
What's with the big hands?
Go up here.
Sentinels. They tore this island apart. killed
take a
millions.
little detour to
Be
take the
such
power
a
cell as a
downer.
backup.
Okay, let's find a thing to put this thing in.
Already grabbed this one. Now, to see if the clip works. Actually, very precise jump over here. Ah, unfortunate. Give it another 2 or 3 attempts. Then afterwards, whoa, afterwards. Wonderful. We'll go for the backup strat, which is far easier. That works too. So instead, we will go over here. Since we have that power cell, we can just put it into this arm, which is the one that unlocks the invisible wall, so we can continue further.
Ooh, let's pull some strings.
Wonderful camera. Just go over here. Have the arm move to the side. Jump on top of this.
Sweet. Let's
First
get this
piece.
piece of crap back to Cable.
Now we're
Do we
going
need
back to
this
cable.
again?
Ah, nice lag again. Have to take care of every one of the goons, otherwise the doors will not open.
That's what dead tastes like.
Definitely
Enjoy.
feels like an oversight. Maybe not. Down to cable. Deliver him the first part.
Yo, Cable! Found
We'll
the
immediately
first
go
part!
towards the next one.
Woo!
Not even
Excellent.
listening to him,
You're one
just
step
continuing.
Closer to your demise.
2 parts? Really? Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day.
We're over here. We'll do a quick jump over here.
Shooting you!
Going for a bit of more slicing. And down we go. Into a stealth segment, which we will immediately get out of because we're shooting. Jump over here, grab the
Hey,
power
it's
cell,
our favorite power cell.
move back up to the arm
Was sick.
to do
I
a
should autograph
bit
his face.
of more skips and jumping. Ah, he hit me. Not very nice. Power cell in. Pull the cable once, pull it twice, and 3 times. I'm going over here,
Ah, Deadpool
Jump down.
3, bathrooms 0.
and up here.
Die.
Once we're done with this segment, we will go down into this small subway tunnel. Up here, grab the power cell,
Another power cell.
straight ahead,
Get
over
back
to the other
the
arm,
sentinel arm
which will allow us to
cannon
control
and
it.
have some fun.
Fortunately, there's no way around to instead go for this one first. At least not found. So we'll move the arm, do a bit of shooting in between. Doesn't stop the movement of the arm.
Looks like you
Once we've
brought
done
a
all of
gun
that,
to a
we
giant
will move back.
robot arm cannon fight.
Pieces up here. Once we have that,
We've got everything we need to
back down to
execute my
cable.
super amazing, awesome plan. Let's get
more
back
lag
to
because
basics.
my enemies. Teleporting once more. And this door is now open instead. Hey. Big friend. Doors are open. Wonderful. I was just giving him the part. Skipping this. And we now have a shoe. Sentinel shoe to go along with the gun that we have as well, which was retrofitted from the parts.
Good boy. Should have known this was gonna work before we did.
Bit of monologuing over here about the fact that Cable did not trust us with this plan.
Nah, it's cool. We totally meant to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna call bullshit.
The plan also include getting
Some
the attention
more
of every baddie in the area.
Baddie that we have, or more baddies we have to kill. Obviously. Now we're down here.
Hey, bad guys, time out for a sec. Need to fix our food. Yeah, this is gonna end well.
Bit of button mashing.
Come on, button mash something. There we go.
Cool rockets.
Well, that worked out a little better.
And more enemies to shoot. Very, very monotonous action over here. Right, back up we go.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, shit!
That's why we have the backup.
Random out!
Right here.
Random pain!
I'll leave that here. For now it works.
Things
But still
going
works.
according to plan? Don't look at me. This was all
We'll see how this
tables
looks
I
later.
made.
Maybe we're able to fix it then.
Bad plan.
And jump up.
Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
More shooting. Bridge is gone. There's some more messages. Feel free to.
See? Best plan ever. Yeah, we told Cable this is a good plan.
Flawless execution.
Otherwise, we'll
perfect
just
timing.
chill out
One
over
of
here.
our finest moments. I did poop a little. All part of the plan.
That's Genosha done. So we're now on to the next section,
Sure.
which is us in prison
Being upside down is
with
fun.
Rogue.
Deadpool, quit fooling around. I can't hold on like this.
Wait, you're
We'll have to go
Rogue.
for some
You can
baddies
fly.
over here as well.
Fly away. Fly away, little Rogue.
Sinister is here. I could feel him nullifying my powers. I can't hold on much longer.
Just hang on.
More shooting, as per usual. There's no way around that.
Deadpool, I'm slipping.
Hold tight, Rogue. I'm killing these bastards as fast as I can. Fuck those guys.
And
Easy
we have new
walking
enemies.
again. Those guys are tricky.
There we go.
Isn't that
Now we're just gonna fall
blockbuster?
down as well.
Shit.
That's not good.
This is gonna hurt.
Once we are done with that landing, we're missing an arm. Classic.
I gotta get my head on straight. Nice ass.
Wait, that's our ass. We'll need to find our arm to twist the head back on.
Damn it. Even the controls are backwards.
Backwards
Pretty
controls
confusing.
always
Come on,
fun.
player, figure it out. Is that Mr.
Ah,
Shugums?
a dog.
What's he
Wonderful.
doing down here? Hey!
Well, the mud has good taste.
Come on. We have a run over here. Run further. Run faster.
Don't make me shoot you, boo-boo. Come on, don't you have balls to lick? Come lick my balls. Want a treat? Okay, now don't go anywhere.
Grab the arm.
Ha! Now
We
to
skip.
find the X-bait.
Ooh,
Now we'll have to see if these tricks work as well.
Down here somewhere. No one could have survived that. He's dead. Just shut up and look. We gotta confirm with Blockbuster.
Over here. And quick teleport to skip that segment a bit. And then to try and not get into the prison fight, instead what we're doing is jump over on this side, jump over this corner, up here and over here. And that's that part which takes about 1 to 2 minutes.
Look like you
Skip.
need some air.
Now we will have to jump from here. Oh, that's good. That was actually a good landing up here, because that makes the lineup for that a bit easier. I say as we don't get it. And didn't get it again. Almost fell down. Come on, this isn't that hard. There we go. Off to the corner here. Heard some fun new enemies as well. The explodey guys.
Oh, your brains are running away from you. Gross.
Bit more shooting. Ignoring him. He's fine. After this, and going for a quick boop.
It's Deadpool. Get your blades out. This ain't a paintball.
More shooting. Jumping down here.
This place really went to hell. I wonder what
Ah,
happened.
being
what
stuck, of course,
happens
always.
in prison. You got tired of the food.
Then the entire game, of course, breaking. T-posing.
Money well spent.
These are the new explodey guys. This part here, we have to get rid of all of the enemies, otherwise the next segments don't come up. Bit of a frustration if there's one still behind and you don't know where they are. Like those boys down there. Doors open up. Go for more shooting. Quick slice. More slices. Button press. And through towards another fun part. Bit of teleportation.
Your strategy. Shut it, Stuffy. We gotta get down there.
Ooh.
I'm
This looks
telling
fancy.
you, it's a trick of some sort.
If you saw what we saw, you wouldn't be saying that.
That makes
There's someone
no
running away.
sense.
Let's
We
follow
all
them.
saw what you saw.
A party?
Hell, it's about time
Lovely.
someone recognized the need
We don't have
for
time for
us
the party.
apart.
Look, there's Rogue over in
Have
the
to go
VIP
immediately
section.
to Rogue over here. And the game reset all of our guns again. Classic. Ah! Not good. Those gentlemen take a few more hits.
Oh, it just never gets old. You know what I'm saying?
He's in the shower.
The other side.
Good. The
Of course.
backup is around. I was running out of assholes to kill.
Throw a few nades up there in a second. Those nades aren't flying in there. Why are they not flying in there? There's one that landed. For those boys. There's the other one.
Full momentum bar. Just saying.
It's gonna jump over here. Boys. That doesn't matter.
Wade Wilson, and I approve this message.
So we're fine, just continuing over here. They do matter. There you go. Getting another button over here. Sorry.
We need to reconnect that
We
wire
shoot
somehow.
those.
This is
Drag
gonna
and
hurt
more
you
button
more than
mashing,
it's gonna hurt
as per
me.
usual. Another quick segment to skip there.
Where do you suppose Blockbuster took Rogue? Maybe he's trying to make
And
her
over
look like
here,
Would never work. Aftershave.
one of those guys up in the
Yeah,
ceiling.
you're right. Probably just gonna torture her.
Two of those guys up in the ceiling.
Special delivery.
Wonderful. Continue over here. I know the route. We know exactly where to go. Him.
Ah, thought I missed.
No, we didn't miss. We never miss. One of these gentlemen. And a button press. And further we go.
Smells like our bathroom back home. It smells like poop.
And a nice 2D side scroller action. Back to 3D.
Wow, there is a lot of sewage down here for one prison. I mean, really?
And jumping across that sewage. Waiting for this guy to spawn.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho!
Over here. And a bit of sewage action here.
Smell!
Yeah, getting hit there as well. Classic. Up here. Once again, another just walking part. If there are any messages, feel free.
Absolutely, yes. We have actually received a donation here from a live pool. Huh, weird. And they simply say, bruh. That has, of course, gone a 10 krona donation towards sending the park inspector to hell for our very next game. Thank you very much for contributing to such a good cause of sending a man where he belongs.
Yes.
And of course, the good cause of our charity here, the Norwegian Association for the Blind and Partially Sighted. They are a fantastic charity whose main objective is to achieve equal opportunities and status in society for people with visual impairments and other groups of disabled people. They really do a lot of good work, and it's worth all of the generosity that I have seen so far this event. Here's to a bit more, but bring us back to the run.
Wonderful. I've managed to do one of the skips over there. We didn't have to do the entire segment of being taught how to use the teleporter. Bit boring. So it's good that we were able to skip that. A few enemies here we have to take care of. Otherwise we'll have explodey guys in our faces and they will slow us down. We don't want that. Ow! No more there. No movement shenanigans. Hello, boys. Forgot I have to jump down here. I mean, obviously I know the route. Clearly. Explodey guys here. And ascending. And more ascending.
You know, we should probably explain to the player how our teleporter works.
It runs on kitten farts.
No, really. All the nerds out there will want to know.
Fine. For the purposes of creating an entertaining mechanic that players can employ to achieve an optimal amount of fun factor, we limited our teleporter to a shorter range than usual.
Yay! Hey again, little buddy. You taking me to Rogue?
FYI for all
Jumping
you
in
nerds
here.
out there getting all puffy over the fact that
So we're a bit
Rogue
faster when we hit
current
our head into the
have
ceiling.
The power to fly. Well, you can officially move
couldn't
out
teleport
of
in
your
there.
parents' basement, get a job.
Well, hot damn, there's Rogue.
Wonderful.
That mutt did lead us to her. I owe him a treat.
Up over here. Losing track of me.
Move that camera and find me.
And the first bomb being placed. So we'll just move on over. That pushed me off the edge. Wonderful. Geometry. Always fun. So once we're over here, we have the green lights to tell us where to go. Bit of shooting in here to get rid of those boys. More jumping in this sector. And when we're over here, try and go for this. That looks good. Teleportation to be a bit faster.
Rogue was right. Where is he? There in that
Place one of the
fancy
bumps.
skybox.
No wonder Rogue
Have
can't
one of the
fly
boys,
out of here.
all of the boys
Let's
come
take
up.
him out as soon as we
don't
finish
care.
setting these charges. That's two.
All this
Up to
work
the ceiling
better be
again.
worth it.
Hey, it's me.
Off to the railings here. Placing the last bump. Now, we'll take care of Sinister
Last
for real.
one. Time to take out Sinister. Then we'll save Rogue. Then we'll get her naked. But first we'll save Rogue. Shh, I hear Sinister.
Ooh, stealth.
Guess this is the real Sinister. Maybe if you kill him stealthily, he'll die for reals this time.
We'll need to be extra quiet. No shooting, throwing grenades, or funny business.
They better
We'll
not
use the
mess this
katanas.
up and alert the guards. They get it, and we get it. Up close and personal. Sinister won't know what hit him.
Remember,
So just
silent,
sneaking around over here.
deadly.
Like bad dog farts.
Taking care of the first guy.
Ta-ta, turd ball.
There's one important thing about this as well, which is sneaking. After the execution, there's a small window where sneaking doesn't work.
Well, that was
We
final.
have to wait up until we put the katanas away again. Wait to see where this guy's going. Wonderful, a bit more sneaking. Taking care of him.
I like to think of myself as an artist.
Now we can sneak over here. Take care of this gentleman. Then finally
And
Sinister.
the two? Oh,
One quick throw.
I am so...
Oh, and we're back in.
Looks like we got here just
Now
in
we're
the
grabbing
nick of
Rogue.
time. Here comes the train.
Get him while he's all dizzy.
Quick shot. Few goons that will spawn around the area.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
We'll have to take care of. Now it's moving on to just katanas, so we can shoot in this sector.
We in her head?
Enjoy it while it
Still
lasts.
very good.
We have boobs attached to us.
Huh, is that the best y'all can do?
More slicey action.
More!
He's stuck in the.
Come on now. Can't y'all
The block
handle
there.
little old me?
She's so hot.
Don't forget sassy.
Hear me Am I too much woman for y'all?
And this guy, this
Don't
one,
go easy on me now.
the one that keeps teleporting away, or jumping away rather. Some more over here. And even more behind us. That's all we've done with Rogue over here. Now on to
Nuts. This is
missing some part of our body. That's
All
fine.
right, player. Let's not be shy. Just start a cutting.
And we got a friend attached to us. It's always fun. The cool exploding barrel machine.
Yes, yes! Stand next to the red barrel! Deadpool's angry!
It's unstoppable! Kegs and grenades!
Not a lot happening in this part here as well. Mostly just the kegs being thrown around. A few grenades here and there. And being thrown back to the card with the rest of our body. But we're still fine. Quick intermission with death.
We're sending you down the tracks.
While our buddy recovered.
Yeah, treasure hunters will know what to do with a zombie. We forgot to pull the lever!
We gotta pull the lever up there.
Treasure?
Because they're idiots. And we have to take care of everything for them.
See it dead. Oh, how we missed it.
Do a quick jump up here. Interact with the lever.
Hey, we pulled the lever right there and opened the gate.
Now,
Fine work.
jump down
on
here.
That lever,
Quick
son.
slice. And we'll
Check. Now
use
for
the
mine
keg
cart.
machine a bit.
All right, a keg to get the mine cart moving. But why use one keg when we can use three? Why use three when we can
Of course.
use
3 is way too little.
1 million exploding gates!
Hey, stop! That isn't a toy! Stop! It wasn't programmed to handle.
Interesting.
what a dream.
That was...
Ha! We're
That
sending
killed
you
us.
down the tracks.
The barrel was next to us. Interesting oversight.
Treasure hunters will know what to do with a zombie.
It was not supposed to happen, but it happens anyway.
Zombies. Treasure?
So let's do all of that again.
Legs! See it dead! Oh, how we missed it.
Interact. Maybe this time around we'll take care of a few goons, just to be
The lever right there.
a bit clearer with that.
Open the gate.
That's fine work on that lever, son.
Open. Check. Now for the minecart.
That should be fine.
All right.
There's a grenade jumping right into our
Why use
area.
one keg when we can use three?
Of course.
Why
That was a
use
good
three
nade throw.
when we can use
Oh, that was a bit too close again.
Million exploding gates!
Stop! It wasn't programmed to handle this type of abuse. Hey, stop! That isn't a toy.
More.
Oh, no! Stop, please! You'll break the scripting for the level!
Cow.
Hey, only I'm allowed to break the fourth wall in this game. Hey, where did that keg machine go?
And my card.
Maybe we should have listened to that cow. Hands in the air. Here we go.
Nice minecart right over here.
Did they bone to pick with you?
Skeletons.
Skeletons? You stinking meatbags. Skeletons with outrageous French accents?
Only in our game.
You mammoth boy.
You can also take care of them.
Curly, curly. Clearly, they've never been dominant.
All right. And done with that. Cable.
It's Cable. What up, Cable, old pal?
Shut up and get down here.
Can do. You have got to try this ride.
Sinister's clones are here, and my calculations show this to be a major confluence of temporal flux.
Of course. Temporal flux. I don't get it.
Just play
It's always about the temporal flux.
You have no idea how important your role
You have the
is in
flying
stopping
boy.
Sinister.
Be on the side here, left, right. Another flying boy. So we... Hey, where are you shooting me from? And death.
Missed you, babe. What you doing up there?
Atop this platform are 3 statues. Choose one. Retrieve the spirit and bring it here.
As she says. Take the first one, which is
Quest for booty
over in that area.
Speak no evil. Orange, a delicious fruit for the living.
Destruction comes in groups of 3.
Ah, cable reading what's up there.
Man, I hate standing in line. Easy.
Now we'll have to
I
wait.
want to ride here. Don't mess this up for me.
You know, I have to say, I was impressed by the realistic boob physics.
Indeed, this
Excuse
probably
me,
will take a
can I
while,
get by?
so we'll
My
try to
friends
get
are fun.
ahead in line.
Wait in line like everybody else. Oh, I ate too much candy corn.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on.
Not sure if you knew, but I'm kind of a big deal. This is like my video game. Like, I can just get you programmed out of existence if I wanted to.
Yo, homie, not sure if you knew, but
The dialogue in this game was perfectly and well written.
I only
Riot.
flew off once.
I'm kind of losing it here.
I have to go fast, so we'll have to go for the riot. And get our ticket.
Don't you know I'm loco? One, please.
Your ticket.
Oh yeah, let's do this thing.
Win me a prize.
Movie!
And don't forget to scream.
Better not be any clowns on this ride. Freaking hate clowns. And cows. Cows are clowns without the L in the end.
Very, very true. And having a ball cannon over here. Bit of a trippy effect.
Step right up and join the scariest show on earth.
Oh, cool, it's a circus.
Whee! Of course, there's a few extras we can get by the lovely ladies over here.
That you would have my kind.
Bit of auto fire. Ah,
You should have my kind.
big auto fire. And the ceiling over here. Effectively auto scrollers, so you know. Let's see if we can hit our high score. Oh, there it is.
Screw clowns. I'll kill them all. Get nothing.
Done with the first part. Zoom in
This looks oddly familiar. Who?
to the other
Where am
section.
Welcome to the workshop. I know how thick-headed mercenary types can be.
Very much just once again shooting. I keep repeating it. There's a lot.
And then who collects rejects and finds a use. Parts of them, at least.
What? Hey, what are you gonna do?
To put it bluntly,
Fast, big, random auto shoot.
other patients face bets
A
on
shot.
how long you will last.
I wanna die. Please, kill me.
If you really want me, if you need
Triple. Come on.
kiss me.
No, I didn't get the triple.
A single kiss.
It was so cool.
Well,
Ah.
that wasn't part of the plan.
Nice little segment here. With Wolverine once more. Ah. Careful, all the big boys. They're shooting the lasers. And the flying boys.
at us. Just two guys.
And we're
both with
almost done with
regenerative
this segment.
powers, fleeing what used to be a dormant horde of evil killer robots. Ah, this is the life. A little QT with the
There's
old
the
movie.
big
Good times, Logan.
sand patch coming up. Oh no, rock. Not a sand patch. A building part. Didn't get the high score there. Unfortunate. This one is the one that can be sped up by taking care of all the bad things. They're spawning.
Oh, look, it's me. I guess you could say this is a metaphor for all the messed up shit in my head.
I resent that remark.
Hey, who you calling messed up?
Us.
Oh, okay. Well, we kind of are.
We do want to try and hit all of these. Ah, there we go. Now we skip the time there a bit. Once we're done with this, it's off to take a quick ride here.
Impressive skills.
If I remember correctly, that was not a normal cutscene.
Hey, I'm
We
back.
can just
Wait, you're back.
skip
What
that
happened?
with the other button.
Murdering, solving, and all I got was this spirit in a statue. What a gem.
Spirit. Of course.
Flying
These
boy.
must be the spirits that are linked to the mutant corpses Sinister is after down here. No wonder his clothes
Where's more
are
boys?
crawling all over everything.
Come on, flying boys.
I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Exploding guys coming up as well.
I came back to this.
Ones with special abilities as well. Should be all? Oh, there's still...
I
Ah,
better
that was
take
all.
care of this statue before I enter another door.
So put the statue over here.
Two
Grab the next one.
spirits remain. You're doing well, my dear.
I think it was this one that I should be going for next.
Lock and load, Wade.
Doesn't matter too much, we have to do them
Hot
anyway.
here.
And door number 2?
Hear no evil.
The one down here. Still have a cool pirate head.
Envy. The killer of love.
Hear no evil.
Aha!
I'm where now? Technically, I'm a mutate. Get it straight.
Quick fight pit over here. Care of a few of these lads. Boop, boop. And now we'll hide.
This was a huge mistake. Is he still alive? There he is. Grenades! Hold still, mutants. We need a DNA sample of your brain.
Lots of grenades and lots of barrels, which are not good
You give
for
me some of your brain.
what we've seen before, for some reason. So we want to take care of all barrels as best as we can. Because to drop out once again for some more fighting. And once more new enemies.
Don't lower the lift until he's dead.
Of course they did it.
Following directions.
Before I was dead.
Supposed to lower the lift until after I was dead. Which one of you bozos likes to throw kegs? Huh? Was it you?
And kaboom. Bit of teleportation. Two explodey boys, one coming in from the ceiling. One coming in as well. And that should be fine. Yeah, thank you. Very much appreciated. Jump over here. Ah! Of course they follow me around in here.
You know, locking me in may not have been your best plan.
We're shooting on the wall dudes. Ah, come on. Ah. Yeah, we got everyone though. It's very much the sections where you have to kill a lot of people. Make sure they're all dead. Otherwise, you can't proceed.
Who am I? I'm Deadpool. The merc with the mouth. Seriously, don't they teach you close anything about history?
Ah, come on,
They just pop you out of a machine and give you a gun?
Mr.
Let
Clone.
me drop a little knowledge on you, Cloud. First, I was a villain. Like you chumps, but better looking.
Some enemies over here.
So I tried to be a
They
good
should
guy
be
like
spawning
Wolverine,
over in that area
but
now.
better looking. And we can't forget
And a few
people
coming in from the side here.
science lab, and it's killing,
There's one.
more killing,
Another one.
and more killing.
Some down here. Over here.
Technically, the killing never really stopped.
And that brings us to the present.
Should be done any second now.
Awesome shot. Natural.
Ah, there's a explodey boy here. There we go.
Okay, all done with the killing. What now?
Follow me.
Down over here. Being stuck on a ledge. Now we have to do a bit of a sneaky slow section.
You may claim what treasure you find.
Because we have to
but
stay
do
in the
not
light. If we
wander
do not,
too far into the shadows.
there are
Not
bats
all spirits
or
in the
shadows
catacombs are pleased
that are
with
going
the
to be
presence
attacking
of
us. We don't want that.
outsiders.
Theoretically, it should be possible. But there's also the chance the game could just crash. So it's best to just take it a bit slow. Which makes room for some more messages. If there are any.
Oh, babe, where you going?
A better view of what's to come. Stay your course. Do not panic.
Def going up there, not
Oh, you
giving
have
us
a
the light.
visitor. Show your love for me and free its soul.
2 extra slices for just $9.99. Yeah, baby, maybe we could pick up the pace?
You are hungry, as am I. Follow.
almost at the end. We can now take over. Ah, not good. And in we go. And another quick
Side-scrollers.
side-scroll segment.
Old school right here.
Nice play, High Moon.
Consider this level.
Ow.
Deadpool approved.
Not good.
You look familiar. Did I spin you like a beanie propeller and leave you in a motel room in Dubuque?
A few of these. And open the door, and we go back.
Full momentum bar. Just saying.
We're not using the momentum here.
Avast, 'tis booty. Yar again.
Jumping. Slice.
If I cut you, do you not bleed?
Side jumping. Slice. Ah. And opening the door.
So good.
Okay. Guess he's once again stuck. But at least we are on the next checkpoint for that. This is where we should have been landing. So that's good.
Hey, it's the keg machine. Hey, buddy. Sorry for breaking your scripting earlier. No hard feelings, right?
Barrel.
Oh,
And back at you.
thanks, pal. No, really, you shouldn't have.
And other barrels with a few skeletons. Whoop.
You know what I think? I think it's trying to kill us. We need to get out of here.
There we go. Get all of those. Now we got the second spirit.
Looks like it has a spirit.
I have waited long for this.
Hey, I'm back.
And more shooting.
You silly boy.
As
Are you
per
still
usual.
blasting clothes out here?
Whatever you're doing, Wade, keep doing it.
My readings show the area became more unstable when we returned the statue. If you keep it up, this whole cavern will
Ah,
collapse,
skeleton
destroying
spawning.
the corpses Sinister is trying to get his hands on.
From the corner over here
Oh, it
and
just
from here.
never gets old. You know what
Slime
I'm
boy.
saying?
Should also be seeing some of the other enemies that you can shoot in a bit. Might be after this. Nope. Put it back on, and time for the final one.
One spirit remains.
Oh, what happens then?
Who are you talking to, Wade?
Grab the blue
Final
one.
door. What
Purple.
treasure awaits?
Hurry up, Wade. Time is ticking.
Not that I can't just go back in time and do this all again if you screw up.
See no evil. Purple.
She's
the
taking
color
her
of
sweet time.
nightshade. My favorite flower.
See no evil?
Oh, Wade, hurry. I thirst for
Quickly
their
rushing
souls.
through this segment as well.
This is a zombie mist. We may be in trouble.
The Genosians wouldn't leave zombies for us. They're the
Over
treasure
here.
leaving types.
Quick leap of faith. Wonderful.
Zombies, remember?
Treasure!
And up here.
Hey, this one's still warm. For the last time, 1138, do not mix your DNA with the samples. One of these bodies could contain the masterpiece DNA.
Those don't sound like zombies.
Down this hall. The spirits are this way.
Ah,
It's not a zombie, it's a clone. You lie.
Wall breach. Once again a segment where we have to get rid of all the bad guys. Otherwise the next part is not going to be opening up for us. So have to be a bit thorough here. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Because we have guns. Guns make it easy.
Welcome to Loserville. Population, you.
Now we wait for death again.
There's a boat approaching.
Is it a motorboat? Oh, we love motorboating.
Hop on, my darling.
Nope.
Have I ever told you that you're my favorite dead girl?
Behold,
The part
the
which we
treasure
skipped,
of
another
the
cutscene.
great mutant of
Unfortunately, no
transmutation.
cutscenes in this run.
Under his
Maybe
rule,
another time.
society learned that greed
Maybe
has
another time.
its price.
Knock, knock, spirit. Open up. What the?
Julio, the amazing.
Julio, the
They
amazing.
have been waiting for your arrival.
The floating heads.
But you must prove your worth. You must pass the test. Look into your own soul. Only then will the spirit emerge.
Dead Julio, the amazing. The
We here?
amazing Dead Julio demands to know. Should the strong triumph over the weak, or the weak over
Huh?
the strong? Only the chosen one shall find them.
Seek wisdom in these ancient caves.
Okay, got the
I
first one.
eagerly await
We go up
your
here.
return.
For
You
the
have
second one.
found your balance, chosen one.
2 tests remain.
Two tests over here. Next one is going to be the one where we actually have to pay attention.
Will now read your mind.
You are guessing of a number between 1 and 10. Your number is your mind, like a sack of angry
Very much
parrots
1 to 10.
gnashing their way to freedom.
Ah, the mighty dead Folio cannot
Ah.
read your mind.
That did not work.
You must be
Let's
the
go for this over
chosen
here.
one.
Quick jump up.
Seek the final
Doesn't work from the other side for
test.
some reason.
Dead Folio, the amazing! I am Dead Folio! Prepare for the ultimate battle! Paper! Cowboy! Foot! Mouse!
Got it wrong.
Fire! You
Ah, I got one of them wrong.
The chosen one must have cheated, you cheater!
That's the last one for that. And now we have the last spirit. It's a bit more shooting time. Then we're done in this segment.
Yoo-hoo! I'm back! This ain't a paintball, skipper!
Nobody up here. That's good. Which means I can go to my spot to have them spawn where I need them to spawn. It's usually around in this area. Yeah, there's a boy that we'll have to slice. Hey, you, don't hide.
That's how you do it!
Cable can't take care of those boys for some reason. Hey, no hiding.
We met our man!
Boy. This might once again be a situation of never mind, he's taking care of it.
Place. The soul's hunger.
Actually useful for once. And on to the next segment. Which is...
What? Come on! We
Genosha,
gotta get to
again.
Sinister before the X-Men do. We want them ruining
So
our
over here, we
glorious
want to do
moment
another
of
one of
vengeance.
those shooty segments. Jump over on this edge. Jump around this corner. Skip the entire part of having to go up and then
These guys again.
into
Wow, you are
Ah.
one lucky guy. 'Cause that would have taken most people's head clean off.
to the other area. Now we jump up here. For some reason, there's no invisible wall here. There's a bunch of ladies following us. Perfect. See how long. Through here. And they stopped.
If you were still breathing here, feel like we need some kind of sign that says
Announce our entrance
sinister this way.
to make sure we aren't
It'll be the real
sneaking
deal
here.
this time when we find him.
Better be. That joke's getting pretty old, even for High Moon.
All right. Jumping down here. Whoop. And up the stairs. Once we have done this. A few more baddies to kill here. Whoa, got him. More. Get the lever unlocked.
Is that
And
supposed
whoop,
to connect?
pull the lever. And the bad guys spawn in behind us. Which we'll take care of. More bad guys. Once again, the classic, there's an area coming up where they all need to be dead. Or we can't continue. Save icon will indicate that. Perfect.
Destroyed.
Now,
You just had some floppy disks,
we will do a
keyboards,
bit of an out of
good to go.
bounds.
How about we make
That
it
is the
through
wrong
this gate?
sector to jump to. Come on. This isn't that hard. This is not that hard. Yeah. It's doable. This is doable for sure. I do believe we do have to reload from checkpoint first. Otherwise that doesn't properly load. So let's do that just in case. And around the corner. There we go. That looks a bit more promising. And we're going up on this rock. Jump here. Jump over into this corner. Out. To this staircase. Over here. Over here. And then we have a small light down there, which we have to jump to, but not directly into it. A bit to the right. And we're done with this sector. It's basically skipping this entire part. There are some more messages. Feel free.
Launch sequence initiated.
While we're initiating the launch sequence over here.
Aerodynamic stabilizer activated.
Absolutely, I can do so, yes. Let me take this opportunity to shout out some of our partnered programs, as it were. Yes, we'd like to shout out UKSG, the United Kingdom Speedrunners Gatherings, for supporting all of us here at NSG. They hold their gatherings 3 times a year in Glasgow, Scotland, and have supported us from the very start. The next event is coming up pretty soon, in about mid-October, that's the 12th and 13th, and you can catch it live over on their channel, twitch.tv/UKSG_marathon. In addition to that, we've also got a lot of thanks to give to BSG, the Benelux Speedrunners Gathering, for their continual support. If you live in or nearby to the Benelux region, then the folks at BSG have got you covered, with regular events held in the Netherlands. Their next event, BSG 37, will be held on November 16th to 17th in Amersfoort and streamed live over on their channel, BSG_marathon. So mark your calendars. And also I hear rumors that they're doing something fun in February, so look forward to that. Go and ask them about it. But we've got plenty of marathon left here, so why don't you take us home with this one?
Wonderful. We do have the final part of this run coming up. After once again skipping a cutscene. And now, it is the final part. Try to run a bit fast so we can make this cycle.
Maybe we should wait for them.
What? No
And
way.
of course missing
We're
this one as per
taking
usual.
Sinister down ourselves. This is our game. Holy
Ah.
crap, that's a long way down. We should call in the stuntman for this.
And
Screw that. We do our own.
quick slice.
stunts.
Let's give this a bit of a wait. We're in no rush. Over here.
I'm Wade Wilson.
Better shooting, as per usual. There will be a lot of shooting in a bit. So I hope you got your ears ready already for that.
That's quite a maze.
A maze for the player.
Down
Don't
here,
screw this
jump down
up.
over
It's
here.
a long drop down.
Make sure we hit this one, then we jump back down over to this. Almost missed that. Lovely. Up here. To this one. For some reason the game prefers being on the right side here, so we shall be doing that. And there we go.
Oh shit! He's throwing the tubbies at me again. I love the tubbies.
Right, now we have the first part opening up over here. With the slicey boys. Let's go for a few of the slicey boys. There's the other side opening up shortly as well. There we go.
1 million?
Trick you. Can't be killed.
You make our
More
head
slicing. More shooting.
But you will never survive it all. You will be no match for my clones, Deadpool.
Very much a segment where once again having to take care of all of the enemies. That is fun. Got that guy. Get over here. Oh, can't even see where everyone is. Way too much happening. What am I missing? Nobody here. Ah, you. No one slicing. One coming up here. More slicing.
tore this place apart.
It's amazing that anyone survived. No one survived, champ.
Got him.
Ah,
Marauder.
the muscles are starting to get tired. How many more
We go
of these
down here.
stupid clones are there?
That open up.
Just enjoy the senseless slaughter. Yes.
And we're through on this section.
Obliterate this
We have some appearing from here. 2 marauders. This guy who decided not to die.
There's more? Sweet mama! It's an orgy of destruction and chaos! Wow! Wish I had a third hand for my other gun! Oh, it just never gets old.
Do not fail me, clones.
Boomy boys. It's fun.
How can this be? Clones, attack!
Oh,
Heads up!
okay, never mind. We're good.
Guys.
That was dangerous.
Yes, be careful. Just had this soup clean.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Now that was a whole lot of... Oh my god, here come more.
Ah, Boomy boy.
My eyes! Now they're fine. Jeez, did Sinister buy these guys in bulk?
Yeah, come on.
Seriously, there can't be any more to kill. And okay, here they go.
Always more.
How many of these bad boys have we killed?
I lost count.
Boop. Slice. Slice.
Keep them coming, Sinister. Keep
And
throwing 'em at
that
me,
one.
Sinister.
And this one. And some on the right side. Yep. I felt that.
You look like you need some air.
I think we're almost done with them now. Music stopped. Perfect.
Vertigo. Arc light.
Oh.
Blockbuster. Hey, didn't we kill those guys?
Must be more clothes.
Ow.
Whatever. These clones are gonna get home.
Stop throwing.
At least
Run over here.
Blockbuster smells better though.
And whoop. Got all the baddies.
Must I do everything myself?
Now we have more Sinister clones.
Great, you got that thing I sent you.
So hope for them to jump down. The other trick we can do is to just do a bunch of these.
I'm going to regenerate myself.
Ah! Ah! Don't explode next to me.
Danger.
And a few more over here. Just for good measure.
Deadpool.
Should take care of most of them.
Vengeance is mine. See what I did there?
Ah, I took care of both of them. There we go. Semi last input coming up.
Enough! Deadpool, you are a repugnant, revolting, disgusting abomination with no place in this world!
Well, here we are, the moment of truth. Can you believe it? You know, I wasn't sure how you'd do, but gotta say, you crushed it. Well, we crushed it. We make an amazing team.
Nearly brings us to tears.
We should do this more often. We thought it'd be better for the game if we did it this way. You know, giving you the glory after we did all the work.
Just push your
There we go, and that is time. The final cutscene coming up here. Smack!
Wait, that was the real Sinister, right? Seriously, roll credits. We're done here.
That was Deadpool! Me! Hope you guys enjoyed the run. And besides that, still not sure if I should let Lord Mars out of the Blackbird. Just take him with me. We'll see. For now, though, this has been me. Playing my own game. And I don't have anything more to say.
Alright, well, thank you very much, Lord Mouse, for bringing us this fantastic run. It was a delight to see, and really keeping us awake during this graveyard shift, isn't it? Alright, well, we will be back in just a few short minutes with our next run, and that, of course, will be Eris bringing us through Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. And a quick reminder on that one, we still have quite a ways to go on our donation incentive for that one, to send the park inspector to hell. We want to do that. We want him banished because nobody enjoys the park inspector. He's just there to ruin your good time. So get in quick if you want to help contribute to that possibly happening. Until then, though, that's the end of my shift, so I shall see you later and leave you in the very capable hands of Poker Fakeaway. So, stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
overshadowing these people? Anything but a human entity. And it's these entities that have passed through what we call history, and they have been the cement, the guiding force that has brought this conspiracy through to the present day. Anything but a human entity. You would see overshadowing these people. Anything but a human entity. Father, people have asked me in the past, quite rightly, I understand it. Why would someone give their life to this conspiracy?
is the knowledge of reality itself.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to Norwegian Speedrunner Gathering 2024. This NSG Fall 2024. This event we're raising money for the Norwegian Association of the Blind and Partially Sighted. You can donate with the links below the stream. We would like to shout out BSG and UKSG for their continued support. And now it's time for Aris running Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Take it away.
Yo, this is filler. It's actually like a super emergency schedule fill because I think Havard got COVID. So the submission was 40 minutes, which is still ridiculously long, but it's even longer now. And I just realized that I have to fill an hour, but we'll figure it out. So I'm doing criminal negligence %, which is a made-up category by yours truly. Let me just pause the time for a bit because I have so much time. Anyway, so basically, you see this context menu here. The game sends you messages from here. So like, it sends you messages about just about anything. You get a million things here. One of them is awards. So if you have a really pretty looking park or like really cool roller coasters, eventually you'll just get like a message that says you've been awarded an award, I think it says, and then it's just like best roller coasters, right? But it also, the award system also functions with fines. So if your park is disgusting and like full of vomit because you don't have janitors working, it will be like, oh, you've been awarded a fine. Oh, I should start time, by the way. Where's the pedal? Can you just start time for me? Thank you. You've been awarded a fine, like dirtiest park or something like that. And one of them is you've been awarded a fine, criminal negligence. And so that's what I'm gonna do today, just get that. Which is about a 5-minute job, but I have an hour and 5 minutes, so I guess we're gonna build a park for about an hour. So I have a bunch of incentives. There's the send a park inspector to hell one, which hasn't been met yet, but we can leave it open until the end, because this guy can always go to hell. But for now, in a minute, I'll put him in heaven, which is better. And then we have a bunch of roller coaster names. So first of all, I'll get to that, but I kind of probably phrased that wrong, but the way we're doing it is that it's not one roller coaster name, it's just like every one you submit, but priority goes to the one that has the most money put to it. So if I can't do them all, I'll do them in that order. How many do we have now, by the way?
We have 5 right now.
Oh, easy.
And the lowest one is for a single krona. So I think you can absolutely still donate for the incentive that Aris mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, the highest one is at 288 right now. But the incentive is still open, and yeah, Aris will be using the names in the order they come in terms of how much money they raised. And yeah, make sure to get your donations in with your propositions, because not all of them might be used.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really... Okay, so a roller coaster name, just to give you some context of what it does, obviously it's its name, and it gets used on all the system messages that I just mentioned. So like, if tragically and by total coincidence a roller coaster crashes, it will say the name of the ride has crashed, which is funny potentially if you are funny about it. And that's about it, but it's all I could think of. I also sending the park inspector to hell. I will talk about the park inspector in a minute, because he's I guess he's memed in the community. I'm not really in the community, like, the speedrunning community doesn't exist. I mean, like, there are runs, sure, of the campaign, which is actually pretty cool, but other than that, it's like, whatever, it's not really I mean, of course it's speedrunnable, but it's, yeah, it's what it is, right? But the, like, building community, like the parks, modding, like the actual just normal players that play this are very much, I don't know how big they are now, but they used to be huge, right? And the park inspector is always this meme, because, I mean, all he does is just like report on your park to you, not to anyone else. But like, he's annoying, and they designed him to be this annoying dude that I will show you in a minute. It's really funny though. So we can decorate our, yeah?
How dare he does his job.
Yeah, exactly. In my park, he's the only staff member that you can't fire, and he never leaves the park. He's just like there forever. Not too sure what I'm doing now. I'm just adding some paths to make the park pretty, as you can see. I'm a very good park designer. And then let's add some rides, like some flat rides or something, just to make the park attractive to visitors. So obviously this is sandbox, so I have unlimited money, but still guests are obviously influenced by, like, if they want to come to the park or not, by the fact that, like, is the park good or not? And so we kind of have to make it good in the sense that we just need to hit certain metrics for the guests to be happy. So, like, you need to have toilets and stuff like that, because otherwise they complain. How dare they? Also, I should probably just make everything free to make it like an awesome place, because it's not like I need to earn the money. Entry is free by default, so I don't need to set that. Toilets are free. That would be such a Germany thing to do. Make the toilet paid. I never understood it as a kid until I went to Germany for the first time, and all of a sudden paid toilets became real. It's crazy. I'm also reading chat, by the way, so like, feel free. Tell me the coffee machine has been figured out? No. Has it? Someone's asking if our coffee machine has been figured out.
I have no clue.
I don't think it has. No, I am severely sleep deprived, if that's what you're asking. Should we build heaven? I don't know. There's not enough people in my park. There's 69 people in my park. So let's start some ad campaigns for the park. You get free chairs wing 1. So these are just like marketing campaigns. Wait, what? Oh. For people. I should probably drop some coasters in, because they bring in a lot of traffic. I'm just gonna use some pre-built stuff. Like this. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. And then just let it run. Connect it to the main path. Well, that's it, I guess. That's amazing. Default design, by the way. Thank you, Atari. Okay, that doesn't work either. That's great. How do I have to do this? There we go. No, that doesn't. Okay. I'm a good park engineer. I promise this will pick up in a minute. We will get some stuff going. It's just the start of like having to build the park. I did actually test run this, by the way, which is more than I do for most of my stupid submissions. And it has flow to it, which is good. But then I can't connect this. Hold on. The hell? There we go. Okay. And now people should just start flocking to it. Yeah, you see, they're like pathfinding to it. There's also this really awkward thing where, like, if you zoom in, you hear the sounds of the park and the people chatting, and if you zoom out, you hear the music. But if you're like in this limbo, which is where you almost always play, it's just almost silent, and it's super weird. Okay, so I might reuse names more than once, but what's the name with the most money right now?
The top name is metric-time.com.
Okay, sure. Dash time. Where's the dash? Oh my god, Norwegian keyboard. There we go. Okay, it's on, I don't know. Time.com. Oh wait, I should Google. You know what I should Google? I should Google the cheat codes for this so I can get like unlimited speed roller coasters. So the way you cheat in this is you rename park guests. So RCT free cheats. In the meantime, Park Inspector. Where are you, Mr. Inspector? Where are you, sir? Where is this guy? Is he on the chairs wing? He is, oh my god. Okay, look at him. Like, how do I show you? Look at this fool. He always has this expression on too. It's like, he looks really annoyed all the time. Also, I wonder who that is. I feel like there's some lore there. We can rename him, by the way. So. Cool, let's go. Let's speed up time. Get people into the park. Let's put another roller coaster in, because they make money and visitors like this, sure. In the meantime, we can start setting up the weapons, as I call them, which is just the roller coasters that will enable us to get criminal negligence awarded to the park. Really long queue, oh my god. Okay. So as I said, this is filler. I don't think we had anything better to put here. Okay, we almost definitely had something better to put here, but we didn't, so. But you see, like, you open a roller coaster and the people immediately just, like, flock to it, because, you know, it's whatever. We can also ride them, so if people want me to ride a roller coaster, donate and tell me. In the meantime, GameSpot.com, please give me all the cheats.
You wanted the cheats?
I did want the cheat.
You want David Braben.
4.
Unlimited launch and chain lift speed.
Thank you. David Braben. Should work. And there's the limited height one, which I think is John Wardley.
John Wardley, yes.
Yes, okay. Yeah, see system messages. That sound will haunt you forever. John Wardley. Not like that. Okay. There's some really funny ones. There's like John D. Rockefeller, which just gives you like $10 million. There's one that gives you a buggy you can drive just in the park, which is horrifying because you immediately run people over. But also might be useful for us. I don't know if it contributes to the criminal negligence. Also, I have the zoo and the water park expansions. So the water park expansion is not super useful for us, but this is, because let's find like a fairly harmless animal, like what is harmless? Like a gazelle, right? So if I have a male gazelle, I just do it far away for now. Obviously, I would need to build the enclosure and like support it and stuff, but if I just do this, it works. Like you can't just drop the gazelle. Now, quick problem, the gazelle, like you can't just get this gazelle back, you need to sedate it. This game is insane. You need to like figure out the quick scopes, there we go. And then it goes back in the box. And now I have a gazelle here, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Oh, oof, shit. There we go. Anyway, let's leave the gazelle there for a minute. Eventually, like if you mistreat your animals, like PETA or whatever, like the Animal Rights Association just comes and confiscates them. So you see this helicopter just arrive on your park and like airlift the animal out. It's super weird. but
I was about to ask if cheats are allowed in this category, and I remembered the origin of the category and just.
what, sorry?
I was about to ask if cheats are allowed in this category even, and then I remembered the origin of the category and figured, yeah,
I
they
made it
probably
up.
are.
Yeah. I was thinking of stuff to submit to marathons and I just made it up. Let's see if I got the cheats right. So you see, lift chain speed, it's like 12 kilometers per hour. It would probably max out at like maybe 19, right? It goes forever. I guess it doesn't. It will hit the limit, but I have not. Because you just need to sit here holding down mouse 1 the whole time to get where you want. You can't type the speed in. It's an old game. You can, it shows. But now we will probably see the chain lift being super fast. We can ride the roller coaster. Oh, what's the second name, by the way?
The second name is right now Viper's Hellride.
Probably accurate. Let's find out. I should make custom coasters for the names, though. I will. I think there's also a reference to that big Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 meme. I think Viper's Hellride is pretty accurate. Anyway, no, I do not want to quit, please. We already have 400. Voice crack. We already have 400 guests in the park, and they mostly have a good time. Let's hire some staff. Okay, you know that meme that's like this very slow ride in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 that's like actually 4 years long? It's like a popular meme. I'm sure someone knows in chat. Well, someone donated the name. Is there like a name with skeletons or something?
No.
Really?
No. There is. It's the fourth one.
Which is?
Mr. Bones Wild Ride. I
That
assume
one.
that's it.
That's the one. Yeah.
I just it's 7 a.m. and I didn't connect the dots between skeletons and bones.
Oh yeah, sure. But yeah, that's the thing. So I might, obviously I'm not gonna find out if it takes 4 years, but you can just set the number of loops that a ride will do in the settings here, number of circuits, up to 100. So if you just make a really long and slow ride and then you put it up to 100, it will just take that long. But it needs to actually complete real time to tell you how long it is, so like it can't pre-calculate it. So let's build that. I think let's build Mr. Bones as well, whatever that is, Wild Ride. So we go on gentle rides. No, on transport. I'm looking for one specific thing, hold up. Kids rides? No, hello? Okay, car or cat?
Cat, definitely cat.
Okay. So we get the cat. Wait, I can't place an exit. Hold up. I fucked up. There we go. Now I have space for an exit. Give me the exit. Cool. So this is the ride. I can make it, obviously. Never mind, I can't make it infinitely fast for some reason. But I can make it go around 100 times. That's the limit. So now it's open. Someone will go on it. And this is my terrible rendition of Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. I have also given up on designing, obviously, but whatever. I mean, look at this. Also, for the sake of the sport, I do have to eventually funnel all the guests into like one path because it's just easier to clip them all with roller coasters. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. So this is, I guess, Mr. Bones as well, right? So immediately I broke my rule of naming them in all order, but where's the apostrophe of this keyboard? Oh my god. Whatever. That doesn't matter. So these people will be here for a long time. But everyone is queuing for this. Like, look at this. Everyone wants to write this. Just anyway. What's the time? 60 minutes. My god. I don't know. I'm out of content already. Oh yeah, let's make heaven for the inspector, because I guess he's not going to hell. So, terraforming tools. Terraforming is super clunky in this game, but it exists, so we put him way up. There. It needs to be low enough that I can still see it, because you can terraform higher than the camera, and then you just can never see what's on there on top. Oh, never mind. I lied. You can't do that. Then I think we make heaven, right? So we just get like flowers. Like roses. Large flower bed, for sure. There we go. This is heaven. I also love how, like, it's just the sound of bulldozing, I guess, for placing flowers. And then we can probably paint this something better, like, what color is heaven? Is it white? Yeah, sure. Whatever.
For a second, I thought you were going to be painting the roses.
No.
As in, let us just plant $200 worth of flowers and then paint them all.
Oh yeah, like just spray paint the rose. Sure. Yeah. And then I should probably put some like Hollywood heaven architecture, like yeah, like Arabian warrior for sure. Anyway, this game has the most random props, by the way, because it's just like, oh, what's theme park theming? Oh, bison animatronic, like, you know, or crazy clock. Anyway, basically, if you want to build something, okay, this is probably blasphemy to all the insane builders out there, but if you want to build something that makes any sense, you probably need mods. I am looking for this. There we go. Heaven. You see what I mean, right? Like, heaven, yes. White stuff. Anyway, park inspector, where are you? Jesus Christ. That's not even as, we're going much faster than that. Where is the park inspector? Let me go on the staff, inspector, pick the guy up, close this.
I just wanted to mention, because you said that we are probably not sending the park inspector to hell. We are missing 3,200 krona, roughly, to do that. And this, as was my understanding, can be done until the very end. So you still have like 45 minutes. So this is still technically possible. Make sure whenever you donate, you have to you have to choose. You have 2 incentives to choose for this round still, and one of them is sending the park inspector to hell, which we're around 3K away from, and the other is obviously roller coaster names, which we've used 3 out of 5 of right now.
Yeah.
So if you want to see your roller coaster name, make sure to donate to that as well.
So at what point do I decide that it's enough guests and lock the exit? And by lock the exit, I mean I just dig a giant hole in front of it so no one can...
Wait. You decide it's enough guests and do what?
Lock the exit. Oh, wait.
Is this the Sims?
What do we name
Are
the
you
park?
in a pool?
I should have made an incentive for the park. What do I name the park?
next donate names the park?
Sure.
Question mark.
Maybe.
And like, let's give it like 10 minutes or. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So then the first donate within the next 10 minutes gets to name the park. I think that's enough incentive.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, yeah, you heard me right. Let me do some more ad campaigns, because just for the park. Just come to my park, please. I worked really hard on it. $20 brother. What am I gonna do for 45 minutes? Anyway. What do you want to see in a theme park? Oh, mascots, of course, obviously, staff. I need staff. So I can hire janitors, mechanics, which you need to fix your rides, because they break. I mean, there's a cheat code, but I can't be bothered. Security people, so narcs, and then entertainers and animal keepers, which we're not gonna hire because we don't want to keep our animals properly. Look, yeah, people barf everywhere, by the way, so you need janitors, because otherwise people are gonna be upset. But actually, I feel like that gives into the criminal negligence play, so I won't hire a janitor. I will just hire 1 million mascots. They also like, I don't know if that's a thing in Sandbox, but in career mode you need to like level them and give them pay rises and stuff. So if you don't do that, which you probably won't because you're 10 years old and don't really understand what any of that means and you just want to build roller coasters, they start hating their job, and so instead of like skipping around, they're just like depressed and then they quit eventually.
And seeing how realistic money is in this game, I've seen you build a roller coaster for a couple €100.
Yeah, exactly.
So I assume they get paid like 3 cents every 7 years or something like that.
I can tell you, because in Sandbox they still get paid. No mechanic can possibly reach shares in 1, yeah, because I don't have any mechanics. So, wait, is it broken? How many entertainers did I hire, just for curiosity? They're not in order, amazing. Well, I'd like 200. That's fine. That's mostly entertainers now. But is this broken? No, so the park inspector tells me that a mechanic can never reach this because I don't have any mechanics when it's not broken. Which probably means that it's about to break, actually, I think. That's how it works. But anyway, let me hire some mechanics too. I don't need as many as I need entertainers, though. That's enough. Okay, I think these guys actually never get to hate their job because they're like trained to the max automatically. And what do I pay you? 60. Okay, the wage, I don't know how often. I guess a month is 65
like, yeah,
euros.
I was about to ask, like,
Yeah.
65 euros, but like a day, a month,
An
a
hour.
year?
Yeah, I don't know. It was 2004, so it was a different time, you know, inflation. But I mean, people like the park, I guess. It's horrible to look at. Also, is the inspector still here? Yeah, he cannot move because he's not on a path, so he's just lost. But he still does his job, by the way, like mostly. So he's evaluating stuff now. So eventually, he'll just give me a verdict on stuff, which is great. You can tell him not to do stuff, like, oh, don't evaluate flat rides. But I don't know what that does. I mean, obviously he doesn't do it, but I don't know what that entails.
So you cannot fire him, but you can stop him from evaluating like all of the parts?
Yeah, like what happens if I just... But also I suspect that he might be the one that awards you criminal negligence, so I don't want to touch him. I don't, you know.
I mean, yeah.
Don't mess with the inspector.
This is the terraforming is kind of the same as like McDonald's has this pole, so you can see that it's a McDonald's. It's a McDonald's from far away. This is the same, except people have no clue what this is. So like they're driving next to it and like, what the hell is that?
Yeah,
we need to see it.
Giant monolith of...
And then they get locked in.
Exactly, yeah.
Perfect crime plan.
I think 600 is going to be the threshold. People are getting... So you see how the rating is like, it's very small, but it's like dislike, and then it's like a, how do I call it? It's like a bar that swings each way. Why is everyone, okay, everyone is just amazed by the entertainers and they're not leaving the entrance. Okay, whoa, they're kissing. No thanks. Anyway, what can I add? Some rides, like, fucking, I don't know. Octopus, for sure, man. Oh yeah, you don't have an exit, whatever, man. So you can build queue paths, which are used for queues. Crazy. Then you can build normal paths, which are just normal paths. And you can, so if you're playing properly, you can use queue paths to manage your crowds and stuff. The janitors are not doing anything. Oh no, I didn't hire any, never mind. That's why people are unsatisfied with the park, because it's probably disgusting. So if we go on like any person's, do I have any real people anymore? Wait. Yeah, you. So Judge S will probably think this park is disgusting. No, never mind. But yeah, that's probably the reason. Actually, no, I can tell I get a breakdown. Yeah, so number of guests, plus 42 to the score, whatever that means. Happy guests, plus 500, so everyone is happy. Rides work, but then litter and vomit is the only thing that's like in the negative, so they should just not vomit after riding Viper's Hell Ride, which, by the way, I forgot to name. Sorry, Viper. I hope it was spelled like that. We can make it red, like hell. Can we? Wait, yeah. That's not red. That's red. Also like Norway. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's a good park name before people donate for it. Did anyone donate for it?
Not yet.
The Mao, well, Norway.
As a reminder, you can donate for two bid wars, for two incentives. This run. One is we are naming roller coasters. We've already used 3 out of 5 names. And you can also donate to send the park inspector to hell, and we're missing a little over 3K on that. And on top of that, aside from these incentives, the first person to donate now gets to name the entire park.
Yeah, also you can rename the park inspector. So I called him shithead for now, but yeah. So yeah, if you want to send him to hell, he's currently in heaven. But we can't send him to hell. So I'm so thirsty already. I left my water bottle somewhere. I don't know where it is. Oh well. What is this? Is this open? Yes. No one wants to ride this. Okay, well. But everyone wants to ride this. Oh, do we have some stats for this? What's the ride time? Wait, it's still on the first run.
I mean, it's 100 laps. So.
Yeah, but like I thought they had expired by now. It's still there. Okay, it's good. Yeah, because it doesn't have any. It doesn't have any stats because it hasn't finished a run yet. So good to know. So realistically, no one else will ride this. I mean, maybe the first other few people, but.
You'd think that something like a basic test is performed before the first run, but.
No,
but then again, criminal negligence.
Yeah, the park inspector does get angry at you about it. It's like, oh, it's never been tested, and so, like, nothing. Oh, maybe they break easier actually, but I'm not sure what it is. But also, if this breaks now, it will still complete the circuit it's on, I think. So, or it stops at the station, and then the mechanic comes, and then it resumes. So it's like, there's no way out besides time, you know.
If I was on a roller coaster and it broke and someone just came up and fixed it in like 3 minutes, I would totally want to keep riding that roller coaster and not get away.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, so people are stupid, but they should be able to find their way back to the thinking. Yeah. Oh, they're leaving. Okay. I don't want to put anyone in the hole yet, so I want them to please move. Please. Okay, no one can come in. Also, I don't think anyone can go out, but just to make sure. If you're not moving, you're going in the hole, I guess. So, let's make this small. There you go. Perfection. There we go. Okay. Welcome to Alcatraz. Or Norway, I guess. Welcome to Norway. Wait, did I break the... Yeah, okay, yeah, so I broke the game. So usually this path just kind of goes off a little bit and then they spawn and spawn in. But I think I broke that. So these people are not in the park, like they're not my guests. But they can't do anything about it. Like they can't leave or come in. And I don't think anyone else will spawn because the spawn point is invalid, obviously. What's the time? Oh my god, man. I mean, to be fair, I could end early and let the schedule catch up a little bit, but who's next? What's the next round?
Phoenix is doing Spirit of the North. The issue is the schedule has been corrected slightly, so we're not that far behind it now.
Yeah, I noticed because all of a sudden I had no sleep. I was like, oh yeah, you have 5 hours of sleep, but actually you have 1. Yeah. Anyway, what to do? Zyper?
Make an insane roller coaster.
What?
Make an insane roller coaster.
Yes, you're right. Well, I can start building the weapons actually, which is making insane roller coasters. So let's start with Hershey's Stormrunner, which, by the way, is a real roller coaster, which you can place. Like this is the layout of it, but you can also build your own Stormrunner. So, okay, this octopus thing is in the way. Anyway, so it is this path. Okay, so what you do is you make a nice launch. Very exciting. So this is the station. Launch section, right? We can see the ghost, test it with the ghost, make the train very long. And then we go vertical, but like we do it quicker. There we go, okay. Let me just go in the settings. Instead of launching at 144 kph, we can go to like, I mean, as long as we have patience to do this for, basically.
1,000.
Yeah.
Wait, this doesn't end?
Well, I just put in a cheat code that lets me do this, yeah.
And we also have infinite height. So go all the way to heaven,
Yeah, you can leave the skybox. By the way, a real thing.
Just go over the park inspector.
Oh, you can go way higher than that. Like, it's crazy. Nice weather, huh? How's biz going?
Intense gameplay right here.
Yeah. Did you know, Zyper, that I thought you were like standing here for the whole Cyberpunk run, but at some point you had just left. But I was like super convinced that you were just there. It's bad, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I left early.
No, it's fine, but I was like very convinced that you were there. It's a weird experience. Cyber hallucinations. I mean, they weren't hallucinations. I was just really tired. But should we go to 1,000? I don't think this is very entertaining. Like,
You're so
is
close.
anything entertaining?
You can see the white car just.
Yeah. do let's do lead.
There we go.
Actually, no, let's not do lead.
I'm also.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how we're going with decimals. Like, oh yes, there is going to be a very specific difference for me if it's 1009.7 versus 1009.3 in this scale.
I don't know why it does this. It's number of circuits doesn't matter. Also, sync to adjacent stations. Remember that. That's an insane setting. Now let's go up. Let's keep building the track. That's not very high, but I don't have the patience for it, so. Perfect. Sure. Let's keep this closed for now. We can also save the preset here. So, wait, no. Give me another name, like name number 3.
Name number 3 is House Musik.
Fitting. Okay, now we save house music.
And we're just left with one name, so.
Which is?
If you like the 5th one?
Yeah.
Drummer.
Interesting. Okay. This doesn't really need exits because people aren't gonna ride it anyway. Because so people basically just know the stats of a roller coaster. So if the roller coaster pulls 3,000 Gs, they're not gonna want to ride it. Someone will eventually, but like they just look at it and they're like, no. I think you know where this is going by now, right? But let me add another house music to the. We can give it house music, by the way. I mean, probably not proper house music. So basically, if we go into the operational settings here and we do sync adjacent stations, we basically achieve a firing squad effect where they just start at the same time, which is great. So if I put this in testing and this in testing, but this closed, they will never launch. Yeah, because they're waiting. Never mind. Okay. I guess not. That's Oh, that wasn't ticked. Okay, that's why. So you can do this. But they're too fast. They're not actually hitting anyone. Okay, that's bad. We can fix that, I'm sure. We can also just make new coasters. Like, what can we do? Wait, can I add fire to the park? Like straight fire? I think I can.
So is this enough to get criminal negligence? You're just waiting for the inspector to realize it, or?
I don't know if it's enough.
Okay.
Okay, I swear you can just place fire around, but I can't find it anywhere, so I guess not. Okay, let's actually achieve this criminal negligence thing and then see what whoa, hello, park inspector. So, I don't remember what I did last time I test ran this. Oh yeah. So let's launch this at like, I don't know, not too fast, because clearly it just phases out of existence if it launches at 1,000 kilometers per hour. Let's do like 300. Do we have any other roller coaster names? No, right?
we have the last one.
Which is?
Gjerdrummer.
Oh yeah. Okay. I guess we just do this.
Yeah, and that's with that we are out of roller coaster names. So if you'd like a new one, make sure to donate to that bidwar. If you'd like to send the park inspector to hell at the very end of this run, then make sure to donate to that. And as I mentioned earlier, the next donation gets to name the park.
Please name the park, because it's named Norway currently, and it has people in limbo, in purgatory. They're never leaving that. And I can't just drag and drop them because they're not my guests, because they didn't come for the entrance. Also, I think we should do this very funny thing. What am I doing? Hello? There we go. Wait, no, because everyone is going to leave the queue. Perfect. Let's speed up time a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. No. Let's begin.
Remember to sync them all.
Yeah. Do it again. We just do this a bunch. We can also do more stuff. For instance, remember the animals? How about... What's the most dangerous thing I can have? Polar bear. Oh wait, no, but I can crowd control people with a polar bear. If I want them to come this way, I just put the polar bears here. Also panthers, hell yeah. They don't actually kill anyone, like they completely ignore the people, obviously, because this is a family game. But they don't ignore each other. So if I put a lion and a gazelle together, the gazelle will die.
This is a family game is a bold statement.
I mean, yeah. Also, Viper's Hellride, unfortunately, is doomed to fail, rigged from the start. Also, that's about to happen, so we gotta watch that. Let me just edit the track layout for this. Where should our point of failure be? What direction does it go in? Sure, okay. Let's just remove that. There we go. Oh, there's no way. What? I got the opposite awards to the one I want. What?
Wait, but like, that's...
No, I mean, I can still get criminal negligence, but that's insane.
Yeah, I was about to ask, can you still get the other one? But like, you got a safest park?
I got safest park, and I have like loose polar bears on the like.
I mean, people get killed by the loose carts of the one roller coaster that isn't a roller coaster, and that's safest. Are you the only park there?
Maybe, yeah.
Because that would make sense.
Zyper, what's the cheat code that spawns in the buggy? It's like the Dune buggy. It's... I don't remember it. It's a Formula 1 driver. People are having trouble leaving Chairs Wing 1. Why? What? No, they're not. They're leaving just fine. They're just faced with a polar bear when they do, but I mean... I'm not sure what everyone's problem is. Also, every time a ride crashes, you need to reopen it. So... Oh, I know what to do. Whee! Anyway. A lot of peeps are hungry. So are the animals, like, yeah. I can get the mini railway to crash on these people. It's James Hunt, I remember it.
This is Carmageddon all of a sudden.
What?
This is Carmageddon all of a sudden.
Yeah. So now the people are terrified, you know, they're running for their lives. I think a pit of despair is in order, I guess. Or hell, I mean, I guess. We just can add the park inspector to it. Or we can, honestly, I can make his own personal hell. It's not like, you know. How big should this be? Viper's Hell Ride has crashed. Oh no. Oh no, my buggy is also in hell. Oh well. Can I fill this with water? No. Why? Is it because there's a path there? Delete. Leave. Okay. Hello, heaven. Oh yeah. Using the buggy breaks your controls, so that's good. What's the time at? My god, I've gone 37 minutes doing this? Okay. Okay, well, I guess I can't fill it with water for some reason. But I can fill it with people, so... let's choose something here. What's the biggest train there is? Yeah, this is perfect. Oh my god, my controls are so broken. That's not gonna work. Can I launch this? No. Oh, we'll see what happens. Well, I guess it explodes and people, yeah. Okay, that did not work at all.
Why does a card explode though? What is in a card that makes it even not just makes it explode, that makes it even possible for it to explode?
I don't know, man. People are having trouble doing shares. I know how to move people. Best motivator, you know? Grizzly bear. And gazelle here. So you create a vector of movement, right? Maybe. Oh, but people are not that stupid, they don't fall. But if they line up right... Wait, but this is perfect? It's gonna miss. Yes, okay. Well, hold on, I can fix this. Okay, then I do this. Sir. Perfect. And this one too. In the meantime, it's still there. No, it's not. It's a new pair. Okay. I mean, everyone else has left the queue, but it's you know, they're safe, I guess, because nothing can touch them actually. So. Okay, let's try this again. Also, we can ride one of these just to see what the experience is like. Okay, it worked because we're in. Where am I? Oh, I'm under the map. Okay, sick. Well, it's working.
So you pay to enter the park?
Yeah.
Or
no, it's free.
No, entering is free.
Yeah.
So you pay. So you pay. Thank God. So you pay to ride the roller coaster. You wait for like 7 days in the queue, and then that's what you get.
Yeah.
The 13 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I think synchronization is hindering my rate of fire. People are having trouble getting to the entrance of drinks too. Yeah, because they're in hell. Like, I don't know what you want from me. That's a target.
That's a jamboree.
Oh, hold on. I have just the thing. I know just the thing. Where is this? Tilt coaster, there we go. Okay, so I just need to line this up right. No, no, that's not what I wanted. Perfect. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Yes, okay, good. Do it again. Anyway, also you. Do it again. No one is writing this. Okay. Anyway. Where's all my animals? Where have they gone? Hello, people. Okay. I see a solution here. I think Gerdrummer is the answer once again. There's no way I still got safest park, by the way. Like, it's insane when I had stray polar bears going around. Harambe. Do we have any donations or messages or anything?
Yeah, I would just like to remind everyone that you are watching Norway Speedrunning Gathering, a 3-day speedrunning marathon that is coming to you from Gjerdrum, Norway. And we are raising money to support the Norwegian Association of the Blind and Partially Sighted. Their main objective is to achieve equal opportunities and status in society for people with visual impairments and other groups of disabled people. We have raised over 27,000 krona so far. Thank you for all of your wonderful donations so far this weekend, and we are waiting for more. This event isn't over. We have an entire full day of runs coming up today here.
Coaster for kids. I don't think anyone is gonna ride it because I think people are just actually busy escaping polar bears. I'm just basically dropping bombs in there at this point, like.
So my understanding is, like, at this point, seeing what's happening, criminal negligence is sort of like the rating in Hitman, where like the best one is hard to get, and then the worst one is also hard to get because you have to be extreme. Here you have to be extremely negligent.
Yeah.
And in Hitman you have to be extremely noisy and extremely visible, and that's not that easy. So the same applies here. You have to be really careful to be really negligent.
Yeah, kinda. I wonder if the inspector isn't seeing stuff. Like, is that possible? I'm not sure. I think we need to take him down from heaven to the real world. Maybe a fire on him. Wait, maybe we can absolutely nail this crossfire here. Hold up. No, never mind. Oh, whoa, okay. What the hell? I see a. Oh, wait. Perfect. He's evaluating things. He's evaluating pools. Okay, I'll give you a pool, man. Sure, whatever. Pools are holes with water, right? So. Evaluate the pool, good sir. Okay, well, no one's riding my chair's wings anymore, so. What can I do? Please award. I'm kind of scared now. Am I gonna get the thing? Like, that would be really, really stupid if I didn't. Anyway. This is open, with no people. Anyway. Surely, like, come on. Give me some, The mechanics are so unfazed, by the way. Like, they don't care. Is there a place where I can see my awards? No. Yes, it's right there. No. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Most neglected animals. There you go. That's one of them. Then safest park, of course, because all the people are hungry. Okay.
Also, tidiest park. That comes from, like, I can only assume the moment you didn't have anything in your park.
No, it's tidiest.
Like the cleanest.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is it probably comes because you have 0 janitors. So I assume this comes from a moment where you had nothing in your park, and it was just like, wow, that's the cleanest park I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see that? The Animal Protection Society are threatening to confiscate Perry the polar bear because its health is very low, and now I'm gonna get like a slew of these. Yeah.
Just the one?
No, I'm just gonna get all of them.
just the one polar bear?
I mean, what do I do if they confiscate my animals? Just buy more? No, like. Just corner these people. There we go. Their pathfinder is kind of borked.
Imagine just like they come to confiscate your animal, and you're just smiling, sitting there smiling as your crew unpacks the new one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they roamed around. Yeah, you see that they're kind of like sad, but they're fine. They can't die. But they can die if you put predators and prey together. I don't know if it's happened.
They have so much food though.
Yeah, they have 619 guests that are still like moderately happy, by the way. Like, because the ride uptime is good. So. Monorail. Do it again. The mechanic doesn't care, by the way. Like, everyone's terrified. The mechanic is just like... Chad.
I mean, if I was paid 50 euros per year, I also wouldn't care what's happening. I would just take the money.
I can pay him less. Okay, they have minimum wage laws in this game? Okay, who'd have thought? I didn't know. I can't go below 45 an hour. Or a month, I'm not sure, but... Look! They don't care. Please give me criminal negligence already. I want to end this. Like, just run them all together. There's vomit everywhere. There's roaming polar bears.
Oh, I just need like 5 minutes of action and 50 minutes of waiting to get criminal negligence, guys. 50 minutes later, please give me criminal negligence.
That's what always happens. Oh, there it is. Harvey the horse has been killed by a predator. And it becomes like the model is really funny. it becomes like a ham thing with bone. You know what I mean? Like. I don't know what to do. Like, isn't this enough for criminal negligence? There's a pool, too. We can put the inspector in it. She's still doing her job. Okay, all my horses are getting slaughtered. That's kind of grim. MetricTime.com has crashed. There's a bundle of survivors here, which I might need to deal with. So that's just mini golf. Oh, yeah, it's kind of cool. You can build your mini golf courses, but you can't make them crash and explode. So that's not useful for me at the moment. Inverted wild mouse, sure. Inverted lord mouse even. I think maybe another. What was the name? The Formula 1 one.
No, we're out of names.
No. The cheat code name.
The cheat code.
James
name?
Hunt. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I was just talking out loud. What happens if I run over a lion, by the way? Oh no. Oh, saved.
Also, I know this is not like a very bright observation, but this we're way past criminal negligence. You're aiming your newly created roller coasters into groups of people. I don't think that's negligent anymore.
Yeah. No, it's murderous. You know. No criminal negligence yet. Okay. Where's the buggy? I hear it, but I can't see it. I need to delete it to get my controls back. Okay. Fellas, I am in trouble. I am not getting the. Please give me the criminal negligence. Please, I beg of you. Fire everything. Full power. Kill everyone. Like, come on. Please. Please. That's the helicopter of the Animal Protection Society, by the way.
Animal Protection Society is threatening to confiscate due to extreme neglect.
Yeah.
I would say if you have multiple acts of extreme neglect, then that could be criminal.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I mean,
well, I need to be told.
It would make sense.
So this went from, oh, I could make this shorter to I'm going over estimate. I'm gonna wait like 2 more minutes to see if it actually like works, and then. But like, I swear to God that this has never been hard. It's always very easy to get criminal negligence. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like. Let me Google this. No, still not.
Do you want to maybe check the awards again? But like,
Yeah,
would we
let me
miss it?
Where were they? In the park stats, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, I have saved
No,
the spark.
just
But
safest spark and most neglected animals, but not criminal negligence.
hold on, I'm googling what actually. I'm googling what makes it. Maybe because I have food stalls, so I'm not like making people starve. It could be. Let me. You know what? Just delete all the nice things. Okay, that didn't work. That's great. Oh, I can't. Oh, I need to do them one by one. Fire. 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 Delete. Delete. Oh well. Whatever. Toilet. Not allowed.
Not like they could reach it anyway, right?
No, but still, maybe it does something.
Maybe it's for stats.
Yeah,
Or
it's probably
something.
stats, like...
You're not deleting our restaurants?
Oh, thank you. I missed them. Shit. How did it come to this? What? Where, like, between Mirror's Edge and this, what happened? Like, it's like, sure, yeah, I guess capitalism probably. The inspector is hard at work telling me all of these things, and the Animal Protection Society is also hard at work with a fucking fleet of helicopters to confiscate my stuff. But you know. More animals. Please, Park Inspector, I beg of you. I put him in heaven and this is how he rewards me, not giving me criminal negligence awards. Fire. Okay, well, I'm just gonna give it like up till 1 hour 10 and then let me Google this. Okay, the award is most criminally negligent, by the way. So it's like, out of all the criminals, you're the worst. But I guess I'm not. I guess I'm the safest park. But like, I'm reading of people getting it for way less, for like just having a little bit of a. No, yeah, I thought that was the. I thought that was it. Sure. Okay. There's this joke that goes around that I can't finish runs at marathons. But it's obviously it's like, oh, it's when you're doing shitty games and stuff. But like, if I don't finish this, if I have to mercy kill it, I will never live it down, ever. Like, only saving grace is that it's 6 a.m. and or 8:30 and no one is watching. Like everyone's asleep. So I am out of options. I don't know what to do anymore. Like. Yeah, actually. Please, I beg of you, award me the thing, man. Please. 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 No, I guess not. I don't know what it is. Just, I have no idea. I'll let you decide, like, should I kill this or what? Like, what do I want to do? I didn't want to do this in the first, I mean, I did, clearly, because I submitted it, but... Okay, well, this feels like an insane waste of a marathon slot, though, because I didn't even finish the thing. And it's clearly not a speed run.
We had fun, though.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but like, you know. Who's next, by the way?
Spirit
You?
of the North from
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Okay, he's there. He's ready. Most dangerous. Okay, that's close. That's close. That's close. Hold on. We might. Give me 1 minute. Surely most dangerous is the predecessor to most criminally negligent, right? Like, most dangerous and most negligent to animals, right? Like, come on, just give me the thing, man.
You've also like they've also taken like 20 of your animals at this point, more probably,
Yeah.
and they're all taken due to extreme neglect. But you're not a criminal.
Yeah, criminally negligent.
Back
yeah.
up. You're not criminally negligent yet.
Yet.
That's a kind of high bar. Like
Yeah.
how many animals do you have to take from a park before you like revoke its license to buy more animals?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, money talks, I guess. Just,
the 200 euros that a tiger costs. Yeah, that talks.
just there's an animal there still. What is this? Oh, I put this at the start, didn't I? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Enjoy.
I love the shadow as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Real and based. That. Yeah. Heaven has fallen. Everyone hates the park. Also, people are leaving somehow. Like, I'm losing guests. I don't know how, but like, I challenge you to leave or enter. But yeah, okay. It might be time to. Let's give it to 15, and then I promise I'll stop coping and just leave. I did get most dangerous, so it's like kind of a win. Oh, sorry, I keep bumping into the mic. I mean, surely this accounts for something, no? Like, yeah. Everyone's happy now. No. Why are you happy? What the hell? Less entertainers?
Wait, in hindsight, that seems obvious. Like, you have a lot of entertainers.
Yeah, no, that's...
No, you need less entertainers.
I don't think they... I mean, I've always had 300 entertainers when I tried this, and it was fine, so... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. This might be... this might be it. Okay, I will call it a window. I will call it most dangerous and most neglected to animals. Is fine, I think. This might be towards the pedal. I don't know. Let's stop the timer. I'm so sorry for taking up your time this way. Yeah. Play the category. If you can't figure it out, I guess, because, yeah, I mean, no one donated for the park name?
No names for the park. It stays as Norway.
Yeah, welcome to Norway.
I would say this says a lot about Norwegian society.
Yeah. I mean, if it's really meant to be Norway. You can cut me off anytime. There you go.
Right. So thank you, Eris, for all of this.
You don't mean that.
For this experience.
Yeah.
And we will be seeing you after a very short intermission for Spirit of the North 28 Shamans by Rising Phoenix 64. So we'll see you in a second. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a quick intermission.
really sweet driving beat to it. This is actually pretty sweet. Good groove, great percussion that drives the track along. Like I said, the beat is tight here. Snap. It's just an amazing listening experience. Dude, this is epic. This is some epic shit right here. This is amazing. I would honestly put this maybe in my top 5 of anything I've ever heard. Well, sure, I guess. What? Oh, snap. Yes. Yes.
Hello. Welcome back to NSG Fall 2024. This event we're running money for the Norwegian Association of the Blind and Partially Sighted. You can donate with the links below the stream. We would also like to shout out BSG and UKSG for their continued support. Now it's time for Phoenix running Spirit of the North. Good luck and take it away.
Hello, I'm Rising Phoenix, and today I'm presenting you Spirit of the North, 28 Shamans. In the commentary we have Jude Sock and Ludwig van Cooper.
Hello.
Hello.
So, and one thing before the run, there was a bid war. How did this one end?
There was indeed. We were choosing the Fox to play with, and right now I'm proud to announce that they are no longer tied at 69. Red Fox is winning with 138 crowns.
That's the standard Fox.
Thank you very much to all of you who donated to this bid war, and we do you want to hear the donation that that made the red one win? I'll take that as yes.
Yeah.
And that's 69 crowns from Fox, asking what does the Fox say? Thank you very much.
You will hear it often enough. So the run starts on the first import, not after this one, but after a cutscene plays. So I guess I'm just starting the cutscene before, we have time to talk about things in the run. It's 1 hour and it's a pretty chill one as well. So.
All right, so let's try to explain a little bit of what this game is about. This is basically a, I would say, like kind of environmental adventure. Like you are playing, obviously, as a fox.
It's not. It's time. Like the start is out. The run starts on the first input after this cutscene.
Phoenix, you have the foot pedal on your phone. Yeah, you just press the foot pedal when you start.
Yeah, I will do.
Yeah, it's very environmental. It's like in a snowy region. We're like actually going to see the northern lights in the end.
At least that's the goal. Let's see if we can achieve that.
Yeah.
So basically what happened here is like you're seeing this red stuff in the background. That is pretty much, I would say, kind of a mark of death or whatever. So these foxes here, they actually descended.
Okay, should I quickly start the run?
Yes.
Does one of you count down?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go!
So yeah, this is Spirit of the North, 28 Shamans. Water Shaman, as you will see pretty soon. The gimmick of this game is like it's a puzzle game, or like an adventure puzzle game. And over the course of the run, I'm unlocking new spells. So far I can just jump and move forward. I can't even sprint or dash or something like this. But yeah, overall, in the later the run gets, the faster pace it gets.
Yeah, so at the beginning here, we don't really have much of movement options, but just jumping, because it is slightly faster than just walking. We are getting some more movement options as the game progresses. As a fact, we will get the dash pretty soon in Chapter 1 already.
It's actually the sprint. The dash is actually the last one of them.
I was about to say, the dash is pretty late. Like
oh no, I mean the run then, sorry.
Yeah.
the sprint, basically. So that will be pretty much our main option then for the majority of the run until we get the dash.
I mean, one thing we should say, like, before this game was like broken down into everything it has, like the all shamans slash 28 shamans, it's basically all shamans, or like 100. We could say it's technically 100% of the game.
It's the 100%.
And yeah, it's a little bit nowadays. It's like just only a little bit longer than the any percent one. Yeah, this is a shaman staff. I will just straight away say it. We're doing teleportations. We're doing glitches with these. You're not supposed to reuse them. We are gonna reuse them.
So, this is the shaman. If I put one of these staffs close to one of these skeletons, that like a small talisman is just gives a light, then that will activate, and on the bottom right corner you will see like this interface every time, where every shaman will like stand up. And I just have to complete all 8 chapters while getting all shamans.
Yeah, okay. I mean, in the 7 and the last 2 chapters, there are actually no shamans, so we have the shamans already by chapter 6. There will be a few chapters. I think, what was it? Chapter 1 only has 2 shamans, if I remember correctly.
Chapter 1 has 3, chapter 2 has 2, chapter 3 has 3.
Oh yeah, by the way, we are out of bounds
7.
right now.
Yeah, while you was talking, I quickly jumped out of bounds because in the beginning you awaken the Guardian of the North, a spirit fox, which you will see in about 5 minutes. But yeah, there's it's a long way, there are a lot of cutscenes, all of this, we just skip all of them. There are also no shamans down there for now. So yeah, we can just do this.
I think you didn't answer the question with what does the fox say?
Answer. Question answered?
I mean, we will hear the barking more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have different options on this fox. We can let him bark, and we can let him tail wiggle, and both of these mechanics are intended to like activate some puzzle elements like later. But we can also use them in some other ways that are definitely not intended by the developers, and that is something you will see very soon, and that will completely break the game up. So,
which was, by the way, found on accident twice. But we will.
Was
talk
it
about
2 or
this.
3 stages how we found it out?
Actually, it was the same stage, but on 2 different locations.
No, I mean like 3 stages of how we found how the glitch works.
No,
You will see it shortly. When we get to the next staff, you will see what we are talking about. Because, like I said, we are technically, it's not really duplication. Technically, we're just teleporting the staff we have used like 2 minutes ago. We're just teleporting the staff. And you can clearly see it. You see, the staff is still there. There's no orb on the staff. This is the staff. Also, by the way, Phoenix just activated the second shaman from here. Yeah. Funny story. We were in a voice chat. Phoenix only thought, you need like to be like in a vertical or horizontal line with the shaman to activate it when you have like the glitched state of a staff. Funny enough, he did like one trick by accident wrong, dropped the staff, and that activated a random shaman. And we're like, how far can we push this? And funny enough, it was like my idea with, maybe that thing is just global. It's not global, it's like, it has to be in a loading distance. We're sliding down the ice. It's actually faster to just stay on the ice, except if you like go onto the snow and jump, then you get a speed conversion and get like a lot of airtime out of it.
Yeah, like it's not very close timing-wise, but the better frame you get it, the more speed you just get it. Or like you got, for example, I got it pretty well there. Because of that, I got a lot of speed, like here as well. That's probably the furthest jump I've ever done on this slide. So yeah, another thing is every cutscene you see is actually not not a film, or like it's a film sequence, but the game runs in the background. So I can activate shamans while cutscenes are playing, which we will see like at the end of the chapter. It's one of the few times we will do this.
And we also found the Japanese the Japanese community managed to find ways to actually skip cutscenes, and I think it included photo mode, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but for
I think it's funny how photo mode is breaking so many games. Like, developers integrate photo mode for like, oh yeah, you can do like cute pictures and stuff. Yeah, and they often break the game. Or like they're like a second version of pause buffering as well. I think like Mario Odyssey, for example, uses it in trick jumping. They use the photo mode for pause buffering because it's faster than the regular pausing.
Yeah, we will skip one cutscene pretty late at the game with this. If I get it, it's pretty tight time-wise, and I'm not so consistent at it yet, and we will see.
Also, you might have missed it, but like 2 minutes ago, there was like an ice barrier that we had to like skip with a little jump over it. Usually, if you activate the second shaman, I guess, the normal way, like without the glitched stuff, he would aid you to like destroy that ice wall so you can just go through. But since we never activated him that way, we had to get past that ourselves.
Oh, by the way, you just heard a whoosh sound. We just activated the third shaman.
This whoosh sound is like my audio cue to know if I get like this glitched stuff that activated a shaman. In later chapters, I will use like the same stuff sometimes 3 times. So I actually have to count all of them. Another thing on the bottom right corner, you see like this interface popping up. It takes a while until it pops up. If I get a shaman and then go into a loading zone, like for example the transition from chapter 1 to 2 right now, and I activated the shaman, but the interface wasn't there yet. The shaman doesn't count, which also killed runs before.
Yeah, we found that out the hard way from, I think it was when we did went to chapter 6, I think, when we tried out the tactics, when we found out where you can like overlap the shaman cutscene with the opening door cutscene. I think it was something like that, and we found out the hard way that if you go in too quickly into a loading zone, it just doesn't count.
Yeah, it actually killed like one of my best runs at that point with like an earlier route, but then the Japanese community started playing this game and they broke it.
So now we are in chapter 2, and you might be wondering, why are we walking so slowly? So in the previous cutscene, what just basically happened is that our fox that we control, he got like sick of this disease that spread all over this world. Like there is a fungus disease that pretty much wiped out mankind in this area, and we are trying to cure that disease. This is pretty much the goal of the game. And yeah, our fox tried its best, but he got also like infected by it and got like sick and laid down. And this little spirit fox that you see, this like, yeah, it's pretty much the spirit fox. This one, he tried to help us, but he tried to help us a little too hard. So he used like his powers, which actually like healed us first, but then it like also broke the floor under us, and we fell like 2,000 feet. So now you saw him like laying there. He's like seriously injured right now.
Yeah, I also can't sprint. I can't jump. This is the only chapter which we weren't able to break so far, because we simply don't have any movement. If someone finds an out of bounds clip in this area or a way to get our powers back, please.
Yeah. Also one thing we have to note is the first staff in every chapter you're not able to glitch, because we are always glitching like the first use staff afterwards.
So this chapter is really good to see like the normal stuff. The normal stuff has like this blue crystal on the left side from like how I'm holding it, and just looks like a regular stick. If I have the glitched version, the flame isn't there, and the stuff has like some like black lines going over it. That way I can also see like if the stuff is glitched or it's a normal one and I have to do a backup. By the way, this is the perfect time for donations if there's something, because this is like a 7-minute auto-scroller.
I just wanted to use this opportunity to mention that we obviously closed the Roller Coaster Tycoon Bid Wars, but we've also just opened a brand new Bid War, and that's for Yoshi's Story, and you can pick our Yoshi's color, and all of the options are at 0 right now because we just started, but the options are blue, green, pink, and red. So if you have any preference towards what color our Yoshi should be for the Yoshi's Story run happening by Green Snowdog in about 8 hours roughly, then make sure to donate and choose that as your incentive of choice. Again, that's the color for Yoshi, and the options are blue, green, pink, and red. Thank you.
So as I said before, this is like a really long auto-scroller, and coming up after this chapter are like the 3 hardest chapters in a row. So this game as a speedrun game isn't the greatest because chapter 1 is fairly easy. This one is like, I'm just holding W for the entire time. And then I have like instantly hard tricks, which if I fail them too often, I will reset and have to do this entire thing again.
Wait, Chuck, question, can you not glitch this staff, or did you just mess up?
I only got it twice so far glitched, on
Okay.
accident. It's actually not even faster to glitch this one, because for the next cutscene, I'm doing like a small glitch we found on accident again. Like there's like a small island coming up in like half a minute. There's like a little bit of water before. Normally the fox is going like on the island and then collapses. If I bark and tail wag the entire time while I'm being in the water, while going a little bit to the left, the fox lays down earlier, and I'm earlier having my movement back after the cutscene. So it doesn't really bring anything because the way I'm grabbing them and putting them down is with one of my mouse buttons, but it's also the same button I'm using for barking. And if I have to bark, it will just put down the stuff, or it just takes longer to fall down. So it actually doesn't save time if I get a glitched version here. So yeah, this chapter is very long and very boring. I mean, it is a good time to get something to drink.
Yeah, I guess this is now the holy grail of time saves. If somebody found a way to like not lose his movement in the first place, maybe, or... Oh, by the way, now the fox actually died from his injuries. And there is also a way, I think you also got it, like usually you have to get a little bit closer to the end of this cave.
Like basically to this island where the fox actually lays and not where he fell down.
Yes, you have to get onto the island, but you actually can skip a little bit of the way and die a little bit faster, so to say. Saves a couple seconds.
I think it saves like 2 to 5 seconds, depending how clean you get out of the water again, because I'm spawning where I laid down, and the faster I'm getting out of the water, the faster I can get, because in the water I cannot sprint. Like in the water I'm just having my normal movement speed, and obviously that's slow.
Yeah, right, and now since our companion don't want to see us dying, he is actually transferring his powers onto us now. And that enables us to like activate some of these puzzle elements later and give us like the flowers that give us power to do stuff, which we will explain later when we encounter them.
For example, right now. So yeah, this is like a stone where I just have to have this power and tail wag to activate them. We will use them a couple of times, sometimes on accident, or like one time on accident actually, because of this shaman glitch, which we are using the entire time. And like another one is like a magic stone, but these are coming like in chapter 5 first.
Was this the spot that got fixed by the developers, or was that another wall?
A little bit later, but this chapter is the reason why we have different leaderboards for the versions. We have a 1.05 or like a pre-1.05 and 1.05 plus version. And I will show the reasons when we are here, or like when we are there, which might take like a few minutes. Else, like, for running this game on like a high graphic, you actually have to have a pretty good computer. I'm very happy that these computers are pretty good, and I don't have to run like on the settings I'm running at home, because this way the game actually looks good.
Yeah, by the way, you're seeing skips here all over the place. Like, you are supposed to actually solve riddles here with these stones that you activate, that are opening other pathways or whatever. But most of the time we are just jumping from elevated spots and reaching certain areas in an unintended way.
Yeah, short question. I remember you had like one clip where you got yeeted up here by the stones. Was that actually a time save?
No, because I have to grab this stuff. In any person, that would be a time save if I just got yeeted up. It's like a weird thing with momentum. We don't understand it yet completely and how to replicate it, because these stones are actually random how they fall down. This is like the only RNG part in this run. And I have like a clip of getting yeeted up from them somehow. I don't know, for all shamans it doesn't save time because I have to do one shaman the normal way, and this is the fastest one.
So just to explain what these shamans even are, like in the lore it says that once like the mankind that lived here, or the people that lived here, they saw like these foxes as like godlike entities, like as the northern lights or whatever. And the shamans that we are trying to save now, or like waking up, so to say, they were like the spiritual connection to these foxes. So they, by releasing all of them, they should help us restore this world to its former beauty, pretty much, or like cure them from the disease.
The jump that I just did, we call it a wall jump. It's actually very tight. I got it twice actually, but just mistimed the last jump input to get up and fell down, which was kind of sad, but yeah. My estimate, by the way, is pretty generous, so there's a very high chance that I will actually help to get the schedule back on track.
I mean, if you manage to get like, how far are we behind? Like an hour? If you manage to save an hour, it would be insane. But yeah, we're already past that. But yeah,
maybe like 10 minutes.
When like we first, before we like really discovered how the glitch works.
Quick thing, this stone in the earlier version was here, and then we could just go on the stone and jump up. We can't do this anymore. But another runner found a way. There's a small invisible wall here, which we can jump on. Sometimes there's like a bug that you cannot jump from this, and we can just jump up here.
Okay, was that part? Yeah. Before like the glitch staff like was like fully fully understood it. The game was like barely sub-hour, if I remember correctly.
Actually, was like like the world record at that time before we found this bug was, I think, my time with like a 101.
Yeah. Now like what are we on, like 42 minutes?
Yeah,
now?
42 minutes. Which is crazy to think about. Like this game went from, when I started speedrunning it, from can we even skip something to what can we not skip? Like we have so many different tricks and skips with skipping cutscenes.
We're skipping a whole
cutscenes.
We're skipping technically a whole chapter from being loaded properly.
Yeah, this is the one after this.
Yeah.
For that chapter I have to like focus a little bit more. So my co-commentators will do more commentary.
I don't know if Tech could like do it on a fly, like maybe disable the commentary for him
No,
to...
that's fine. It's just like I need to like practice, focus a little bit. So you might think that, okay, but like if the stones are like fixed, like you can get up there basically at the same time, why is there then still a vision differences? And this is because of this part. I'm playing on the newest version, so I have to do this. Activate this stone, and then do like a few other things. In an earlier version, you just go to the end, because there's a hole and you can jump into it. But one of the fixes is, if the fox is like close to like this fungus infection, he cannot jump anymore. And they also put like a few stones to deny us from skipping it. So this part here is actually the main reason why we have a version difference. But on the other hand, the newer versions don't have stamina. So especially in chapter 5 or like 4 or 5, I can just sprint through them instead of just slowing down a couple of times.
So you saw like a little lake part there and a little river part earlier. We will see more water throughout this run. And water is the only surface or the only element that you really want to avoid in a speed run, because swimming is by far the slowest and the most tedious part in this game, and you want to spend as little time in water as possible. And the speedrun route does a great job of achieving that, if done correctly.
So yeah, like, as I said, in the earlier version you don't have to do all of this. You can just have the movement I have just right now and just go to the end. But also like, the stunts that they added even forces me to go back here. I've looked like a couple of hours into finding a skip for this, but sadly without any, but sadly I didn't find anything yet.
Yeah, these little flowers that you just saw, they are pretty much the source of our power, and we have to, like, once we used our power once, we lose it until we replenish our power at these flowers.
Okay, so coming up is the most punishing chapter. Chapter 4 and the chapter 5 is brutally hard, especially like after an out of bounds jump. So yeah, you two take it over from here, like for this chapter at least. By the way, this is a very good time to explain the shaman glitch, because you will see it quite often in this chapter.
Yeah. The first, like I said earlier, the first staff, it's impossible to do that because this one you cannot glitch, so you have to be precise with the pickup actually, which you can still like. Can you like also skip a little bit of the animation with picking up?
Yeah, and putting down. Like you saw me picking the stuff up and then start tail wagging. This cancels the animation and makes this glitch even possible. For example, here, putting a, come on. The first one is actually the hardest one to grab.
Yeah, so it's basically an animation cancel by doing this tail wiggle. And what it actually does is that it doesn't really duplicate the stuff. The stuff that you're supposed to have in your mouth then, it just stays on the ground. And the stuff that the fox then actually gets in his mouth is the previous stuff, or the first stuff in the chapter that we used that should not be reusable, but for some reason it is.
Yeah, that is also why the crystal is gone, because the crystal, you see right now, the crystal is used to wake up the shaman. And yeah, you see shaman is waking up right now. We hear the witch sound, so Phoenix knows, okay, the shaman is up now. And when he gets to the next stuff, you will see the thing flying.
Yeah, this is actually very important to distinguish here. We do not duplicate the stuff. We also do not really teleport the stuff instantly to us. The stuff actually travels all the way from its original spot all the way to the fox's mouth in like a very high speed. But it doesn't get instant teleported to us, and that's actually very important to understand because we will actually abuse that feature later even more.
Yeah, and then there's
when we
also
get a certain ability.
Then there's also the fact that the range is big, but it's not global. Like you cannot just put the staff down here and like activate them all. He actually has to be like in an approximate area. I do not know how big the area is actually.
I think no one really knows that.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty big area. You can place it down, but like chapter 4, like where we're going to right now, he's also like going over an invisible wall real quick, which is a little bit more focusing. Yeah.
Okay, nice. It should work. Nice. Okay, I didn't softlock myself.
This is a very scary jump here, because you can actually softlock yourself if you fall into that little pit, because that is something that you're not supposed to be into until you activate some pathway before that.
I can actually softlock myself there in two different ways. If I'm too far to the left, I'm softlocking because I'm going down to the section. I could technically save it, but I don't have my power for later. And if I'm too far to the right, I'm having an infinite fall and have to restart the chapter. So that I got the perfect jump there is so nice.
Yeah, and usually there's supposed to be a crumbled castle. You see flowing stones, and they're not supposed to be floating. There's supposed to be a rubble of a castle. Oh. Yeah, now he has to be a little bit precise. Yeah, and you just saw it, that it just teleported back into his mouth.
And now we just activated two shamans very remotely, which are really far away at pretty much the same time. Or even 3, if I heard that correctly, right?
Yeah, it's 3, and now I'm going to chapter 5, because chapter 4 and 5 are actually the only 2 chapters which are not connected through a loading zone. And I'm activating the last shaman in chapter 4 in chapter 5.
I think before the very big discovery of the glitch staff was found out, you could you actually had to do a reload in chapter 4, which was interesting.
But now we reload chapter 5.
Yeah.
Instead of 4.
And because chapter 4 is still loaded, because we're still missing a shaman from chapter 4, or is it a shaman from chapter 5 now?
Both. The next stuff is for the first one in chapter 5, and then I'm doing it again on this stuff to activate the last one in chapter 4.
Yeah, and if it is done correctly, you see it is so fast you don't even see it flying. But now you see whoop in his mouth.
Okay, nice. This was probably the hardest part in the run.
Nice.
There's one very scary jump coming up later, which if I fail it loses 5 minutes, but this was by far the hardest thing. This is the most punishing thing, because if I would have messed up here once, I would have, for example, on this stuff, I would have needed to reload the last part in chapter 4, reload the first, the beginning of chapter 5, and have to do the staff glitch here again, and then the chapter is actually loaded, because as you can see, there's no wall. Normally, you have to do this to get over a wall to a lake.
Yeah, there's supposed to be water here.
As you can see, there's a river coming down there into nothing, which is really looks really strange. It's because this entire area that we just walked through with these jumping portals, that's supposed to be a very big lake. And as I said before, we don't want to swim through this lake. I guess you couldn't even do it if you played this casually, just skipping everything.
Yeah, come on.
Instead, we just decided to just not load the water at all and just run through it.
Yeah, I would say just for that, shout outs to the Japanese community for finding all of these major skips. They cut when Phoenix had the first good run with the all shamans and the glitch staff and everything, the Japanese community went out and I think cut another 10 minutes.
Yeah, my best run before the Japanese community decided to completely break the game was a 53. Then the run got to RTA Japan, and from there the Japanese community started playing. And if you know the Japanese community in speedrunning, you know if they start speedrunning a game, the game is getting absolutely broken. So yeah, they cut it down. They cut down another 10 minutes just for routing and better movement.
And we want to remind you, this is supposed to be a puzzle game, right? So far we skipped so much of the game, we did half a puzzle at best. And it's not gonna get better.
Yeah, now we also have like the final ability, which is the dash, but that one needs a recharge. And,
I'm gonna attempt this.
Okay, he's doing.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
I want to do
What Phoenix is trying is there's like another momentum thingy. You see, he goes upwards, but he wants to go forwards. Which is.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, nice.
That is, by the way, a much easier strat, but I just wanted to show it off. Found by one of the Japanese runners. Sadly, I don't know who of the Japanese community did what, because they probably have like an own Discord server for this, like an own server. But yeah, this jump is pretty tight for frame-wise, because if I am, like, you see this spirit coming out. This is like a spell I get in chapter 4, actually, this one. And yeah, I can use this for these portals. If the spirit is going away the frame, or like 2 frames, to like go back to the fox, they actually switch positions, which teleports me into the into the speed boost. There.
Yeah, and you can also drop if I remember correctly, you can also drop the staff by just going into the spirit mode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did earlier. Now we have another bigger skip.
I searched for this for hours just to see the Japanese community do this in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and now we just skipped a puzzle.
Yeah, that was like a very, very fancy wall ride there. And again, something where you're just wondering what the developers were thinking with this, because they actually put in the effort to try to prevent going around it. But there's still like a small visible wall at the edge there that you can't just walk.
Yeah, and this jump is also pretty precise. We are on the wall still. We're still on the invisible wall.
I think that's the soft lock spot.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
that's the soft lock spot. That happens sometimes. Don't know how I go around this in the perfect way, but this just happens. But well, as I said, my estimate is pretty generous because these mistakes can... Actually, it worked. Wait.
Oh my. You actually hit the checkpoint.
And I'm honest, I don't know how.
Okay, wow.
I normally, like in the bottom right corner, you see like this chapter saving progress, for example here. You see like this chapter saving progress. I didn't saw this. So I thought I was actually at a checkpoint further back, but I guess I can know this for future runs. I don't actually have to go all the way down there.
And that is why we love on-site events, because it's a perfect spot to discover new stuff in the speed games.
This is the typical, I've never seen that before moment.
That never happened.
Yeah, but this time it actually worked in our favor, so it's really great.
So with this glitched stuff, I actually, every time I reload, I have to do one stuff the normal way to get like a glitched version. I'm doing this with this one, not the shaman before. There was actually a shaman before in the part after the reload. Yeah, this one is just faster. If I get the climb up. There we go.
It looks so goofy how it's just like sideways almost on this point.
Yeah, by the way, this movement in this game, it's pretty easy but very clunky. So it actually feels sometimes really weird to do some things. So now I want to do the trick that I just showed you. Okay, I hit the ceiling. Like the world record run actually does the trick which I showed you before. And like the portal, with this portal right here, instantly is on the top and can skip all of this. Which saves probably like 10 to 20 seconds. But it's, as I said before, very tight time-wise.
So please correct me if I'm wrong here, because I've not played this game myself again. But like how this dash actually works is that if you activate the dash, you pretty much leave your body and you are like this spirit for like 2 seconds or whatever, and then your body follows you to where you are at your new position.
For this teleport thing, I should need to do this, but that worked. No, you just swap the positions. Like if I hit the portal at the correct time, the game is just confused. because it's just confused and it changes the position from like the spirit fox and the fox I'm playing, and that's like how it works.
Yeah. Also, this black goop, it's like water. But it's not as bad. It just slows us down again. Like this corner jump also used to be like a lot harder.
It's a lot harder on my PC because I have very high lag on this jump, and if I fail it, it's like 5 minutes timeless, so basically a run killer.
Yeah, so this area is pretty much the worst you can lose time on, or one of the worst at least, because... is it just the upcoming part where there's a lot of water?
No, actually it's this one right here. Like
yeah,
this is the most punishing part.
So this is supposed to be a huge water puzzle where you have to do a lot of swimming. And if you fall down in this crevice, you actually, I guess, you have to complete the riddle, or you have to reload the chapter. I don't know.
Yeah, both works. But the thing is, there's like no way to get up there from like the bottom floor, which I never had, to get up there again. So either I actually have to do the riddle, which is super slow because, well, water movement, or not. By the way, what I'm doing here is I'm doing the shaman glitch, which I'm just doing with like, I'm grabbing the staff, canceling the animation, then the staff would fly to me, and with going into the spirit mode, I cancel that the staff is even flying to me. So that's why you didn't even saw stuff there, even though I just activated 2 shamans.
The just gets dropped, and he just activated 2 more shamans, exactly.
And that's actually the last 2 shamans in this chapter.
Oh yeah, right. The next chapter only has 2 more. No, wait,
4.
it has 4. Wait, 4. I'm stupid. Yeah, right.
The next chapter has one of the most interesting cutscene skips. This last shaman actually normally plays a cutscene if he is triggered, but probably because we are not in the region. Oh wait. Okay, press the button on exit. It just didn't activate yet. Another thing is the dash, such like just doing the dash and going into the spirit mode and stuff like that requires to have like these marks from like the spirit flowers. So it's actually quite important that I have like a good control over it, where to use my power, when to when. For example, I got a flower at the beginning of chapter 4 to use it at the beginning of chapter 5.
And
That's chapter 5 done.
By the way, the reason why this fox looks like it's half red, half black now is because we walked a lot through this mud stuff. And when you're walking through that, you just look dirty for the rest of the chapter, I guess, because now we are clean again.
Nice, okay, I had a flaw there. Like with this AoE spell, which I actually only used 3 times on this entire run, but this was the last time I'm using it, I can kill like these disinfection blobs. And there's like one in here. Normally you're supposed to go like in here with the spirit, but it's slow to get like go into spirit mode, do this, and then go back to the flowers without the dash.
Could I hop in with a quick message?
Yeah, sure.
Right, I just wanted to mention that whenever you donate to NSG Fall 2024, all of your money goes to the Norwegian Association of the Blind and Partially Sighted. But along that, you might be eligible to win some of our prizes, and I just wanted to talk about these for a while. Even if you just donate 50 crowns, you have a chance of winning a Steam key for Tanuki Sunset. 100 can get you a Pokemon Amigurumi. 150 can get you handmade socks, and finally 200 Norwegian crowns might make you eligible, might make you win, and either an NSG sweater or a hand knitted sweater. So get your donations in. Make sure to pick an incentive while doing so, and remember that you're all eligible for prizes if you donate above a certain threshold. Thank you so much, and keep them coming.
That's the perfect timing, because here is the most insane glitch. I'm going into spirit mode, go out, and I'm failed. Okay, if I would have gone a little bit earlier back into like from the spirit mode and the fox mode, on one is like a photo mode, and with the photo mode I could interrupt this cutscene. As I said, I'm not very consistent at it yet because I don't know the timing perfectly. But yeah, this time I was just a little bit late on being the spirit fox.
So it looks like we only have one shaman to go.
Yeah. And this is this stuff right here. I don't want this stone to activate because it triggers a cutscene, which I don't need. My path is already open. So yeah, then I'm just putting the stuff down. This activates the last shaman.
I think it's so cute when he just drops this staff. Like, yeah, I don't want to play with it anymore.
Yeah, it's like just having a dog who has like a stick and just decides, nah, I don't want it anymore, and just drops it while going. It's like the same mentality. That's like the last. That's actually the second last skip in this entire run. So now I'm going very close to the infection, as you can see, like to the main point of the infection. And this leads to that I cannot sprint anymore, and after like this corner I can also not jump anymore, to be at least a little bit faster.
But luckily we can still dash.
Yeah. And now, funny thing, normally, if I'm hitting like this point over there where it's got black, the fox drops down and I'm playing the spirit, as you have seen there. But the trigger is just have the spirit at the end. So I can go early in the spirit mode, activate the trigger, and as you can see, there's a fox. Well, they should have been.
Yeah. Well, at least you hear him.
Yeah, at least we hear the cutscene. Yeah, true.
One time I was like probably frame perfect on this cutscene skill, or like on this cutscene trigger, and the cutscene actually played with my normal fox instead of the spirit fox.
Yeah, we're now in a spirit world. We're actually going out of bounds in the first half of the spirit mode to skip a gate. Funny enough, it is actually faster to do the second part intended.
Yeah, I still don't know how. It's just
like
faster.
We went. Phoenix went like out of bounds all the time for the second part. Like it's just a little bit out of bounds and like going back. We have to do like a little circle here. This is the exit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, this is the exit.
This is the exit where we're going out of again. And we just go back to the beginning, and then chapter 8 is like a 45 seconds.
30 seconds actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a very short chapter.
So now I'm opening the door at the end. Normally there are 2 doors at the end, but one isn't loaded yet. And because I'm hitting the game now thinks I hit the second door. And because I hit the second door, the first door should have been open. So if I go at the end, there are 2 doors and both of them are open.
And I guess now we're going out of bounds again.
Yeah, we already are.
So yeah, we already are out of bounds, and I think this is the hardest out of bounds in terms of navigation, because in the spirit world, like everything kind of looks the same, and the colors are kind of weird, and it's a little bit harder to orient yourself. So I guess you have some kind of visual cue to know where to go here.
Yeah, I do have visual cues like 2 tree stumps. On the first one, I'm going around like on the left side, the second one on the right side, and basically just go up the entire time. Then I have these trees with like, which as a visual cue because there's actually one stone where I can clip inbounds again. Conveniently, pretty much at the trigger which activates the ending, because the ending is actually the beginning of the chapter. So I'm just running over here, trigger something, go back. That's the entire chapter. So because this chapter is like pretty slow, and we are actually pretty behind on schedule, I can help to bring it a little bit back.
So this thing is like this whole area is like an L-shape form, right? Or T-shape?
From the path that I'm going, yeah, it's like a T-shape, but it's more complex. It's like an entire maze down there, and we just skip the maze.
But we are going like the direct way, which was out of bounds, so
yeah.
We are skipping a lot of running.
Yeah, there are now all the shamans. We helped them earlier, and they were gonna help us now.
And now, I just let this cutscene play for a little bit, and then deactivate the stone. Because now if I want to dash, I cannot dash. I wait until they're on their knees, and now I have my power back and can dash. Now there are 2 foxes, hey.
And there's our companion again.
now I'm just running to the end of the chapter, and in chapter 8 it's like 30 seconds of running up a hill, and then the run is actually already over, which is a very good marathon run. Like, this went much better than I thought, to be honest. It actually, from like watching like the RTA time, it's actually not far off my PB. Sadly, I don't have like an in-game timer, so I can't save it's a PB, but...
So when I got this, if I got this correctly, there was your originally you found a way to go out of bounds here as well. Yeah, usually I have to stay on this light path, but you can theoretically go out of bounds here as well and go to the path in a more direct way. But I think it doesn't really save time, right?
Yeah, like the cutscene is always playing, and if I'm like out of the ring that you've seen, the fox never appears. So this path never appears, but the door still opens after the cutscene. And I can then go out of bounds and go back the path, but just looking at the world record times and like the split times, this path is actually faster. For example, my first D-Rust run, after I got accepted, I did it with like doing this path here the regular way, and instantly golded this chapter by like 20 seconds, which I was kind of surprised about. It actually saves so much. So yeah, while doing this thing, because we are pretty much at the end of the run, I can do my shoutouts right now to help to get the schedule a little bit back. Yeah, obviously, like a shout out to like the entire community, especially like the Japanese community. They completely broke the game in every way possible. It's crazy what they found. And also like someone like Neo and Conquer, like the first runners, they also found like a lot of things. Especially they found stuff at the same time without talking to each other. So one of them was like, yeah, I found a skip, and the other one was, yeah, I also found it just right now. And they didn't communicate, so there are like a few skips where we actually have both names on the sheet, because they both found it basically at the same time. So, and as soon as
we just left here, like the temple, which
is time, and it's time. Oh, is it? Okay. That was an incredible good marathon run. Holy, if I look at the time.
What is your RTA PB?
It's something like a 48, like a mid 48 as well. I actually have to retime it. It might actually beat my PB by like a second or so. And I actually have to retime it because I don't have. We play with in-game times, so like all of the loads are removed.
Yeah. Isn't there a
marathon of PBs, man?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, as I said, I will retime it at some point today, maybe. So yeah, I think that was everything from me. I mean, obviously, shoutouts to like the entire Spirit of the North community. Thanks NSG for having us. Thanks for letting me show the run as like a filler. Anything you guys want to say as well?
Yeah, thanks for having us for a co-commentary as well. It was very fun to watch and to help out.
What does the fox say?
Also, shoutouts to Jutsokt here, who also found finding skips in a live session, like live Discord session,
without even playing the game. That's like
without even playing the game.
I never played the game, and I had an idea for a skip.
So, like, as you can see, the credits aren't playing, by the way, because the credits are just playing if this fox decides to go up at some point. But
yeah, this is the typical, I wait 2 minutes for the cutscene to start,
basically.
But it's basically over at the last input that is required to make it happen.
So yeah, thanks again, and I think that's all.
Thank you. This is my last hosting shift this event, so thanks a lot for listening to my rambling. And I will be followed very quickly by Parasek. And stay tuned, we will be just going to a very quick intermission. We are going to see Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg Any Percent by Christian Royal next up.